Oh, yeah. You know what it is, motherfucker. Oh, shit. What the fuck's going on? Oh, shit. Nothing but trouble. They ain't got that dog in them.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball.
You're feeling the strip for the rump, stick bump, hit a bump, get a jump at the dust. This feel just be thugging, straight buzzing, loving your peoples, cause we so real. Chill, better bring your weapon when stepping, bring on that ammunition, tripping, no sip, not to mention, never knew no competition. But I gotta get mine, so scream my mo and let me hear ya holler. Not about that mighty dollar, roll with the bum of thugger baller. Chain game remaining the same, flaming my dank and drinking brews. Thinking about that hanging, cutting my back, it doesn't
Thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball.
Get ready for the bone in the motor.
Let's fucking go.
Know me as a hustler, try to creep and get beat, maybe 6 feet.
It all comes down to this.
Straight jackets, gotta make that
Fuck
money.
these pussies up, man. Oh, man. Wreck their holes. Hey, man, that's how we do it from Cleveland, man. Lucky I'm not out there. I'd be fighting the men and banging the women. You already know, dude. Cleveland represent. Hey, they learned their lesson last year, man. They learned what happens when a crazy Cleveland boy gets down in there. Yeah, that's right. I tore that city apart. I'm a legend. Fucking legend, dude. Yeah, Kareem. I played against this dude in high school, dude. I played against him. I was scared. I was really scared. Yeah, Miles. Yeah. Look how fucking big he is. Ah. Let's go, dude.
Gotta give it on up to the Glock. Pop, better drop for the buckshot. Load up on them and never no hustle. No creeping up out of the ziplock. So zen, sip, gin, and let them all her one up, not up and slipped in. And slipped in, they clipped in. And sticking me blood, they back to remember the test nuts. To the chest and put them to rest. And when I won't test blocks, put a hole up in them and vest. And gotta get through my soul, but it won't budge. Drug me victim. No blood in me, run on my mental. The thug and me stuck in me, keeping it simple. The body me running me pencil. To the tempo, up when you duck to the thuggish, ruggish G. St. Clair, peace to the field, to the G's and the buck to all of my enemies. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. We got lazy and crazy. Busy's in the house. Witches in the house. And
What's up, Polly? Yeah, I don't know, man. I got him at I forget where I got it. What was mine? It was like $3 to win 100 or something fucking crazy like that. I gotta look here. But yeah, baby, this is it. This is it. Win or go home, man. Every game so far this season, you win or you lose, and you look forward to next week. This game, you win, you look forward to next week. You lose, you're done. It's over. So there you go, dude. Let's see here. We need some more Cleveland music, don't we? I hate when. Sorry, I'm kind of spent out, dude. I had a lot of gummies yesterday. My brain is still recovering. I sound retarded right now. I know. I'm sorry. It's the beginning of the show. It's the fucking pregame. I'm not going to try that hard in the goddamn pregame. Unless we get like a bunch of viewers in here. Where the fuck is the other Bone Thugs and Harmony song? Oh my God. I feel literally like a mentally challenged person. I don't know how people can consistently get stoned as fuck every day. Well, you just get stoned again, I guess. There we go. I don't know. I guess you have to get high every day at that point. Because if you get stoned as fuck, like for me, the next day is fuck. I can't think. But I got like 2 cups of tea, both triple bags, some coffee. I got my kickoff kratom, and I got some decaffeinated Insta coffee. So I got all the stimulants. Oh, we can't forget though. Don't forget about the #1 player on the Browns this year, guys. Our best weapon. Yeah. He better be playing today, dude. I swear to God. Yeah, see, that's kind of the way to go. Like, for me, it's a bad idea to ever get, like, really, like, take a full day, get high when I wake up, and just get stoned throughout the day. Like, it's a terrible idea, because then the next day I'm going to have shit to do, and I'm not going to be able to do it right. Oh, yeah, you're still in the Philippines, though? Oh, you can't even talk about it, dude. Why do they care? Why do places? I don't know. I guess United States federal government isn't the only ones who care a crazy amount about marijuana. Other countries do too. Other countries are worse than us. Yeah, dude. Brittany Griner got put in a work camp. Brittany Griner got put in a World War II work camp for having a dab pen, dude. Well, that's pretty. I don't think plus 3,000 is that bad. I mean, when you look at who we're competing with. Oh no, oh, this isn't good. I have not looked at this yet. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Well, never mind. I guess the Hopkins ain't really with us. I tried to take the players away that were injured. I'll say this. When I was doing this, when I was setting up for the pregame here, getting all the pictures of all the players I wanted to show, first things first, I didn't even have time to put up everybody I wanted. Like, there was like probably 6 more players I felt comfortable with. Like, all right, these are all our good dudes. These are all our good players. Like there was some more people who I could have put up here. And then that's not including, I wasn't going to include any of the injured players. Just like, all right, this is who we got right now. This is who we're getting hyped up for. So yeah, anyways, it's sweet though. It's a good problem to have. I mean, like, you know, I don't know. We got like 22 dudes. Every starting player is pretty good. Like, I know we have some backups in there right now that, you know, for the tackles and maybe like our third wide receiver. Well, it was supposed to be Cedric Tillman, and he's going to be out today. Oh, that fucking sucks, man. Whatever, dude. We don't need a kicker. Fuck the Texans. We don't need him till next week. Rest him. We need him for the. We need Hopkins for the Super Bowl. We don't need him now. We need Hopkins to beat the 49ers again in the Super Bowl. Nah, they'll choke, bro. Teams like that always choke a big dick. It's gonna be. I can see Detroit slipping in there. I can see the Rams. The Rams seem like the Super Bowl fucking team. LA, Los Angeles, made a few years ago. How many? The Rams have made a few, like 2 Super Bowls in the last 6 years, something like that. They made it back in, like in the last 5 years. They made it in like the 2018 season. They're in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Damn, meth is $5 a gram? Hell yeah, dude. I was just thinking about, I wish I could get some meth. Problem is, if I if I do meth, I end up in other places. I end up in other time zones. I mean, I've only done meth one time. That sounds like I do meth. No, I don't do meth. The one time I did it, I ended up in another time zone. Dude, what the fuck is this? Football Night in America. The pregame show for NBC. They're talking about Nick Sirianni's future with the Eagles and Andy Reid's future. I don't think it's time to talk about that. I think you should save that stuff for the fucking offseason, you assholes. Why? Why now? Talk about the matchups and shit. Latest on Mike McCarthy's. It's everyone's future. You do that after the year. We can't make a good assessment, or see, that's the thing though. These mainstream sports shows, they're not designed to make good assessments. Like, I'm not gonna say shit about Mike McCarthy, Andy Reid, or even or Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. Why would I say anything about that? This season's not over, and the results of this season is going to have a huge impact on everyone's opinion regarding those 3 coaches. So this is the dumbest little bit that they're doing here on NBC. Why the fuck would you even worry about that right now? I don't know. I make smart opinions. If something doesn't have enough information for me to form an opinion one way or the other, like, I'm not even going to fucking talk about it. Efficiency, dude. We got to be more efficient out here with our time. Oh, you can get meth? No, dude, that's... They don't care? Shabu? Dude, bring me back some shabu. $120 a gram? That's pretty expensive. How much meth do you need to get? Like, how much, like, a gram of meth, how many times is that going to get you geeked the fuck out? I would assume, like 5 or 6 times. I don't know. It's a good question. More Cleveland music is needed. This is not awesome. Pierre Strong, that kind of hurts too. He can come in there, get a few carries. You know, he'll give you like 4 explosive carries a game. Sometimes they don't go anywhere, but they're explosive and it checks the D. Anytime we have anyone on the offensive line hurt, it's not good because our offensive line is always getting hurt. Yeah, maybe I should move Denver. I'm not saying like get hooked or addicted to meth. Just like have some meth. It's Adderall. It's like cheap Adderall. You don't have to get prescribed it. I mean, it's one of those like, okay, the next 5 years of your life are going to be pretty fucking awesome, but after that, it's going to start tailing off pretty quick. That's meth. You're going to get a lot of shit. Like, if you have responsible meth use where you're just, like, using it as a stimulant drug, performance drug, like if you're using it as a PED, performance-enhancing drug, which you can. A lot of these things people do use as performance enhancers. Like Kratom, I don't really use Kratom because I'm fucking sad and need to get high. I use Kratom because it helps me talk faster, have a better tone, think better, more clearly, think of more things to say. Like, it's strictly performance. It is nice to get buzzed out on some K and play some fucking Xbox. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I do that shit, but yeah, there's a lot of people that, hey, I'm gonna do some meth, and that sounds like, oh, you're some fucked up junkie. But really, it's like, no, this is performance based. I have 2 jobs. I need the meth. Oh no, I might try to get prescribed some Adderall. My mind's fucked. It's just like I can't finish sentences in my own fucking brain. Like, this is the only time when I'm actually producing content is when I actually like focus and think of shit. That's why like I come up with a lot of bits and stuff on the fly. That's why I'm a riffer. Because I can't focus on writing jokes. I need to start focus on writing jokes and well thought out viewpoints and shit like that. It's like my weakness. But I happen to be pretty decent at riffing, so I can make a fucking work out of it. What about the Texans inactives? So we don't have this Driscoll guy, so heaven forbid something happens to Flacco. It's going to be PJ Walker. I'm down. He beat the 49ers, dude. Yeah, 5 awesome years before your teeth. Well, not necessarily. If you, that's like if you're, like, let's say, okay, I'm not addicted to meth, but I use meth on a daily basis as a performance thing. Like, there's a way to do that. One, it involves day offs and detoxes and like 4-day breaks a lot. Like, you gotta take a lot of like 4 days off that shit and let your body reset. 2, you're only taking enough where you're just a little speedy. You're not like fucking shot to the moon on that shit, because it can take your mind. It's powerful enough to take your mind and send you on some crazy missions, some meth missions. But if you just take it at a lower dose, it's like fucking Adderall. And that's how you should take Adderall too. Honestly, even and again, these things are not a good idea, and I'm not advising any of this, but I'm just trying to stand up for drugs, because there's a lot of bad stigma on drugs that people are just junkies when there's actually a lot of useful purposes for it. But yeah, even like Adderall, the lowest dose of Adderall that they prescribe, I'm pretty sure that's still neurotoxic. I think it's like 10 milligrams, which is like a lower dose. It's like 5 or 10 milligrams. It becomes neurotoxic, and they prescribe that amount to kids. My dude used to buy Adderalls for school, and he would not take the whole Adderall ever, unless we were like partying and trying to get fucked up. He would only take like, it was the ones with the little beads in it, and he would just take out some beads, eat a few beads, and fuck it, like be fine. Yeah, Matthew Perry died in his hot tub from Special K. His roommate Joey wasn't there to pull him out. Oh man. I heard from someone that used to do Special K, ketamine, and they said that like, man, you would never catch me dying in a hot tub for doing ketamine. Like, they said it's sketchy. It's not a drug that would do that to you. I don't know that though, because I have heard some shit like people going into the K-hole and like I heard this story on Reddit, and this kid was like, he was like a fucking high school idiot kid, and he had to go to his sister's volleyball game, and he didn't really want to go and shit, so he took some cocaine, and like he snorted some cocaine secretly, and then like, okay, we're leaving now to go to the game, then, you know, got in the car with his parents, all that shit. Well, he sits down at the volleyball game, and realized that it was not cocaine that he snorted. It was ketamine. And because of like the dosage amounts and shit, compared to the amount of coke he wanted to do, and compared to how much ketamine really fucks you up real good, he took a lot of ketamine. Like, he took way too much ketamine. He said he went into a K-hole, made his way to the bathroom, and then like basically just fell on the floor, curled up into a little ball. And that was that. And then he woke up in the hospital. And he says he has no idea what happened after he fell on the floor. And apparently there's something like he ran back out there or something and like disrupted the game. Imagine your like having a brother, you're playing volleyball, you see him running out of the bathroom like foaming at the mouth, deep in a fucking ketamine hole. Oh shit. All right, well, let's see who the Texans have inactive. Okay, 5 guys sitting out. That's good that Denzel Ward's playing. That's good. Yeah, get him out there, dude. Oh, that's not good. The Texans will be almost completely healthy for their wild card match. 5 players were ruled inactive. Will Anderson and Greenard, two of their pass rushers, I believe. Those guys are going to be active. Fuck. That would have been nice, but hey, we can't be sitting here playing the I wish Will Anderson was hurt type of game. Nah, we need to. I don't care who the fuck they have. We just need to do our shit, win the fucking game. Looks like the rest just backups. And Jerry Hughes is like the only key player that's out for them. Damn. I mean, they don't have what's his face. Tank Dell's still on the IR and shit. So wait, who's going to be our random ass third running back? Who's going to be our third running back for the Browns? If they don't have Pierre Strong, who the fuck? So we're going to have to look at like the roster. I need to take a fucking gummy, dude. I took 5 of these gummies yesterday. I need to take one just to like level my shit out. I have a fucking headache. Damn, I should have got some emergency booze. I mean, I know I know if I drink it's considered a relapse, but if we like start getting blown out or something, I may have to go get some beers. Meth was originally made for Hitler's troops. Yeah. It's pretty good for warfare, dude. Wait, the dude had MS and he was partying doing coke in a hot tub? Did he die? What's the end of that story, Polly? Oh, he just couldn't get out. Okay. He wasn't like falling underwater. I was like fucked up one time falling underwater and this dude had to like get me out. At least that's what I was told. I don't remember any of this. I like seen this dude at the bar like the next time. He's like, dude, man, that was crazy last time. I thought you were gonna die, man. I was like, oh shit, what happened, bro? He's like, dude, you're drowning in a hot tub, kinda. I don't think he probably made it sound more fucking crazy than it actually was. You know how people over dramatize shit. Oops. Last time I bench press was in high school. I bench pressed like last week. Oh yeah, if you fuck up. Yeah, if you fuck up a bench press, you didn't have clips. You gotta have clamps. You gotta have clips on there. Oh. Yeah, weight on your foot. Like, that dude's lucky he didn't break his foot. Oh, you ended up saving the guy in the hot tub? Okay. He didn't die. That's good. All right, well, we're like 30 minutes away. Should I bet on the Browns, dude? Maybe I should do an insurance bet. But let's go back to that thought about who the fuck's playing running back. Oh, would it be John Kelly? Oh, John Kelly. I like the other dude more than him. Felton, man. If we had Felton, I feel like Felton would have helped us out this year for real. He was looking good in the preseason. Bro, it's UFC fight night. Ankalaev, Walker, Miller, Benitez, Van Boons. No one's gonna fucking watch that with NFL playoffs. The fuck, dude! UFC should have been like, nah. You know what? This is not a good weekend. The next couple of weekends are not good. But I guess they gotta do their thing and make their money and have matchups. It's a sport too. They can't just not do their sport because people are gonna be watching Browns Texans. Some football fans really only fuck with their own team. If their team's out of it, they might just be done watching football and watch UFC instead. There's people like that. All right, so it looks like John Kelly is probably going to be the guy, unless they did something else here and ESPN isn't up to date. John Kelly. We finally get to see this dude. We've seen him the last couple of years in the preseason doing well. I feel like, I don't know. He just doesn't have like top end explosiveness, but as a power back and a guy that can see the field pretty decent and hit the hole, I think John Kelly's a guy that's going to go forward. He's a guy that's going to go forward, not fuck around. And I think the other dude, Felton, that we saw in the preseason go off this year, I thought he was more explosive than Kelly, but maybe they said, hey, let's just get a downhill. As our reserve practice squad back, I just want like a downhill guy. We don't need this guy. Maybe he's explosive and has a high ceiling, but no one really picked him up. So it's like, how good was he? That kind of shows you how good a guy really is. If somebody, there must have been something about him. But watching the preseason games, man, Felton looked better than Kelly, in my opinion. All right, hopefully my stomach cooperates today. As I'm drinking a bunch of coffee, tea, and kratom. All right, well, let's get the radio feed popping. That's kind of going to be what the move today. Because I want to be real focused on this game, so... yeah.
Outside of Joe Flacco, who has been the most valuable backup to the Browns this season, for example?
All right, let me check the audio on that.
Jones, Kareem Hunt, Ronnie Hickman, you tell me. Start with you, Nick.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cheat there. I'm going to use the combination of Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt, filling in for Nick Chubb. Something that, when he went down week 2, we thought was maybe impossible. And all the two of them have done is Jerome Ford, 1,132 total yards, 9 total touchdowns. And Kareem Hunt, basically 500 total yards and 9 touchdowns. So you add that all up, about 1,600 total yards and 18 touchdowns between the two of them. You would have signed up for that week 1 if you said, look, we're not going to have Nick Chubb and our running backs are going to give us 1,600. Now you had him Pierre Strong as well. That's almost 2,000 total yards and those 19 touchdowns. So I think those running backs being able to step in for Nick Chubb have been the kind of the biggest backups to really step up this season.
Nathan, what, if any, changes do you make to the game plan offensively and defensively from the last time that we saw these two teams on Christmas Eve?
Well, you're going to certainly need to devote a little more attention to helping your tackles in the pass blocking game. You want Joe Flacco to have time to get the ball down the field.
That sounds pretty decent, so I can kind of turn that up and down based on what's fucking going on. Oh, yeah, Chad Kelly. Yeah, Chad Kelly was a party guy. He yeah, did a bunch of coke at Von Miller's party, broke into someone's house, and got beat up with a vacuum. What's up, Aaron? Oh, there you are, Aaron. I've missed your crazy rambling. Man, imagine if the Browns had all their dudes. If we had their full squad.
However you want to qualify it. Gerard, when you're in the postseason, how much of your success relies on coaching and how much relies on your team?
I mean, look at all these good players we got, man. And this isn't even everybody. Like I said, when I was finding all these pictures, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to leave some guys out. I don't feel like getting the whole team, pictures of the whole team up on here. We're stacked, dude. Amari Cooper's a, veteran stud receiver. But yeah, Delpit has stepped up into a top safety in the league. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah, as soon as he joined us out of Notre Dame as a rookie. This guy was like a top 10 pick, but he had that heart issue right before the draft. And it dropped him out of the first round. He was one of the most electric players in college football. Wasn't he making a run for the Heisman at one point? I think he was. Or am I thinking of like Aiden Hutchinson? Who's the defensive player recently that made a run at the Heisman? Martin Emerson Jr., a guy they found in like the third round out of a small school. Joe Flacco, you get this dude off his couch. He comes out here balling, but he's an experienced guy. Dude's won a Super Bowl, been I don't think he's won an MVP in the league, but he has won a Super Bowl MVP. Denzel Ward, 4th overall draft pick, one of the best corner prospects to come out in a long time. He's on that list of stud dudes coming out, and he's performed great in the NFL. Granted, he's had some issues with his health. Probably only going to get like 12 to 14 games out of him a year, but they're going to be some damn good games. Elijah Moore, you scooped him up, former second-round pick, guy with a lot of talent. He's helped us out a lot this year. Wyatt Teller, they traded this dude. They got like a 6th-rounder. They gave up a 6th-rounder to Buffalo. Buffalo didn't even want him. He was a backup. And we saw something in him, and he is now regarded as one of the best guards in the NFL. Batonio, he was a former first-round draft pick. He's been around for a long time. He's like the longest tenured player on the team. He knows about all the shit. All the shitty years in Cleveland. He was part of that. All the shit. He's still hanging around. But he's one of the best guards in the NFL as well. Like, these are some of the better players in the whole entire league. Kareem Hunt, maybe not a top-end running back anymore. But you pair him with Jerome Ford, and you have a pretty good backfield. Myles Garrett, probably he's starting to get close to like that Aaron Donald territory where it's like, is this the best player in the NFL? If you get to start your team and have one guy, like, who impacts the game the most? Teams really started just straight holding him and double teaming him. He was on a tear to start the season, getting all these sacks. And then David Njoku, another guy who's been part of the shit. This is a long tenured player who's been around. Drafted in like 2017. He was drafted, I think, a year before Baker. I think he was drafted with Miles. I think we had 2 first-round draft picks that year, and we got Miles and Njoku. He's been an absolute key player for us this year. And there you go. All right, we're about 20 minutes away. Oh, boy. Pressure's on. Aaron needs a suppository already. Yeah, all the Texans fans are going to need suppositories after this game. Their butts are going to be prolapsed, hanging around like silly string. Yeah. All right, here we go. Jim Donovan talking to Kevin Stefanski here.
What's the blueprint to handle that?
Yeah, we've been in a lot of loud environments this season, which is great practice for us. Just thinking about the games that we've been in, both in domes and outside, that are very loud. And it's, for us as an offense, you really talk about having a great road operation. And that can go from calling the play in the huddle to getting the guys in and out of the huddle properly, having great communication on the sideline. So we've done it. There's a way to really be concise and be intentional about your communication, and I think our guys understand that.
Hey, personally for you, as we wrap it up and get set for kickoff here against the Texans, but you're the head coach of the Browns when you beat the Steelers in the playoffs and played Kansas City. What did you take from that year and now, as you go into your second postseason run with the Browns?
Yeah, I think for us it's so important, Jim. You have to really stay in that moment, stay in these one-game seasons. We know what's promised to us, and that's today. And it's kind of like the regular season. You earn a postseason. Well, we get to earn something today, and then that's what we're focused on. And I think for me and for our coaching staff, for our players, we've kind of kept ourselves in that moment. But we're going to savor it. We're going to enjoy it.
And we are too, because it has been a wonderful ride, and may it continue. We'll see what happens this afternoon. The Browns and Texans. Coach, the best of luck.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, Tyvis, what happens in this? Well, I mean, I think the Browns go out there and they have a really good performance. What I would like to see is them take care of the football. If they take care of the football and have no turnovers, I don't think this game is even close. But I do think that C.J. Stroud will have some moments in this game where he'll look really good. I think that the key for the defense is to provide pressure. And you can do that in many ways. You can do it with just 4 because you've shown last game you can get it done. They had 3 sacks on Case Keenum. You're going up against essentially the same offensive line. For the secondary, stay on top. Don't give up no explosive plays. C.J. Stroud loves to throw the deep ball, and he's very accurate when he throws this deep ball. Stay on top of these routes. Make C.J. Stroud dink and dunk all the way down the field.
How hard is it to stay within your head and just say, this is a football game, I've got to play a football game and not worry about it being a playoff game?
Well, I mean, the thing is, you can't play with any fear. You go out there and you be yourself because who you are has gotten you to where you are today. So be yourself to the best of your ability.
Feel good?
I do, actually. I'm very confident in this game.
I am too. Let's see how it goes. The game can't get here fast enough. We are about 15 minutes away from kickoff. Whether you're at the game, at the bar, or at home.
No, that was not Nick Chubb, Holly. That was Kareem Hunt that did the punt. Yeah, some girl called Kareem Hunt the N-word, so he kicked her. I don't know. Is that fair? I mean, if you're really willing to beat someone up over a word, I don't know what you got going wrong with you, but maybe he was just I think he was just drunk. mean, she probably did something else though. There's probably more in that story. I don't think Kareem Hunt would be that mad. Like you call him the N-word. No one really gets, unless like they're being the N-word and then they get called the N-word while they're doing some N-word shit. Then that kind of it's funny though, and that's really when it makes them mad. When they're like stealing and then you call them the N-word, and it's like, oh, now it's real bad because you actually know it's fucking right. Oh, I just want the game to start. The only thing I have emergency is a jewel. I have an emergency jewel. I found a jewel pod and I have a jewel. So if we start getting blown out, I'm gonna rip this thing. I make sure it's fucking charging. Shit. No, Chubb's a good dude. Chubb would never do something like that. All right, one last look at our key players today. Let's get everything set up. Oh, yeah. That's the big thing, man. The big thing to watch is the Texans just launching the ball down the field, man. CJ's throwing it deep like he did in college at Ohio State. He's got a damn good deep ball, so we got to lock up on the deep balls. But if he gets too comfortable and he's too willing to let it go deep, we're going to get some interceptions today because we man up. We play a shit ton of man coverage. And CJ, to me, feels like a quarterback who takes advantage of zone. Like when you're running man coverage, you got to hit guys on the run. You got to hit moving targets more. You got to take more chances. You can't just kind of read the zone and throw to spots where you know guys are going to be open. You got to really see things. You really got to see shit. So it does man coverage if you can do it right. And the Texans' main receiver, Nico Collins. I mean, it's Nico Collins. It's not Andre Johnson. It's not, DeAndre Hopkins. It's Nico Collins. Dude's probably a wide receiver too. He's a good high-end wide receiver too, and he's a very good player, but if they had Tank Dell, that would be a lot scarier. That would make him look a lot better. Just having those pretty much two high-end wide receiver twos. Tank Dell, I suppose, could develop into a wide receiver one. He's still got time. But I think with Nico Collins, I don't think he's like this wreck the game breaker consistently. I think he'll have games where he'll get big touchdowns. But I don't think he's a matchup nightmare where you're trying to figure out ways to double team him and scheme it up for him. You're more worried about, CJ Stroud, honestly. You're not really worried about this receiver just beating me. You're worried about CJ Stroud seeing the field well, taking advantage of where we have holes in our defense.
This is live coverage of the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. This afternoon, the Cleveland Browns travel to NRG.
I'll tell you what, Aaron. You live in Fort Recovery, Ohio. You need to be in like recovery. Your address should be like 111 Center Street, Cleveland Recovery Center, mental recovery center. No, Aaron, you're lying. That's not your address. You're sending these messages from a fucking mental hospital. You're in the mental ward, dude. They let you have your phone for 2 hours, and then you come on here to my stream and start spewing a bunch of nonsense. But yeah, Poly's in the Philippines. The only drug available besides alcohol is nicotine. They don't have like caffeine. Nicotine plus caffeine equals protein. No, you need all three. You need the caffeine, the nicotine, and the protein, and the creatine. There's a lot of things you can take. What are they predicting? Ahmed says 30-17 Browns. Devin says 24-20 Texans. And Phil Sims, he says 28-13 Browns. They like us. America, 55% of America is saying the Browns will win. Dude, DraftKings is the worst. I just signed in. Like, to try to sign in quickly to make a bet, it's just awful. Let's see here. Browns money line minus I don't know. Should I just go all I got? The last $6 I got on the Browns money line. Yeah, there's not much of a difference between that and the 2 points, honestly, if you think about it. That's crazy. What they're saying right now, the Texans had the 2nd and 3rd overall pick. Usually a team with that kind of assets, I mean, they had to trade up, obviously, but if you have that type of assets and then to just show up in the playoffs. Yeah, cigarettes are easy to quit.
To get ready for this. They qualified a couple of weeks ago for the playoffs when they beat the Jets. The Cincinnati game was a rest day for the starters, and yet I think the coaches.
There's Jimmy Donovan.
Stefanski, of course, really brought them up to the start line in a perfect way.
This guy's voice to me is so nostalgic. He's been the radio announcer my whole life. I've heard him so many times in the car when I couldn't watch the game, or even had him on while the game is going. After the game. I really got used to his voice. So I used to go to a lot of Browns games as a kid. My grandparents had season tickets because they owned an advertising agency in Cleveland, and they would sometimes take clients to the games. But the business was kind of winding down by the time I was like 7, 8 years old. So they liked bringing me to the games more. They kept the tickets because they could write it off as a business expense, but they would take me instead of most games I would get to go. And maybe that once a year they'd give them away, one game away to some clients, but it was worth more to bring me to the games. And I remember leaving a lot of games early because we were losing 40-10, and we weren't trying to be stuck in traffic after a blowout. So I just remember hearing Jim Donovan's voice after, maybe it was bad, but I don't know. Maybe it was like a bad thing because, yeah, we're losing, but it's this nostalgic thing where as a kid, I'm like, well, I don't want to leave yet. They could come back. They could still win the game. As a kid, you still want to hear what's going on at the game. And I just remember having to listen to Jim Donovan's voice in the car on the way home from the game because we were already getting our shit wrecked. What's up, Aaron? Corey. Oh, Corey. Yeah, I know. Are you talking about the Corey sports guy? My streams are better. I'm not every time, but for the most part. Yeah. No, Corey's a good dude. I like Corey. He does a lot of good Browns talk, but I guess I shouldn't talk myself up today. I'm not feeling the best. So I might not have the best bits and moments today. But on average, I'm better. So subscribe. Yeah, baby. I mean, I feel like the world's kind of rallying with us, though. I feel like the world is with the Browns, even though the Texans turned it around real quick, and it's kind of exciting that they're already here. I think of as far as America and who they want to win. I think the Browns are just a special story. But I see what you're saying. For the most part, the world has hated us because we're just the stinky Browns. Everybody just talks smack on us. Oh, boy. This shit's about to get started, though. Oh, God. We're going to need everybody today. We're going to need the offense because I think the Texans will get things moving a little bit. Like, we can't get pigeonholed into this 17-10 type of game like we do sometimes. Because if we do that and we're not matching some offense, it could be not so good of a game. So our offense has got to come to play. And I think they will. The Texans, they're not going to man up on us. Despite us not having that many game breakers on offense, they are going to probably man up. Or not man up. They play zone. The Texans play a shit ton of zone. So there's no reason for them to man up because we don't have anyone that scary. Now, Cooper just totally shit on their defense. I'll tell you what. If you look at players who have scored or put up 200 or more yards against a team and then had to play them in the playoffs, no one has ever gotten more than 75 yards in that second game. So Cooper had that 200-yard game against the Texans a few weeks ago, but history is not on his side. You might think, okay, Cooper's going to have a repeat today. But typically that team, the second time around, they figure out a way to slow him down. They figure out some kind of way to slow the dude down. And these are like Tyreek Hill and Jamar Chase are on that list. I mean, shit. Imagine letting Jamar Chase score 200 yards against the team, and then it goes the complete other. Like you're supposed to be expected to stop those guys again, like this time, but it happens. Tyreek Hill. Oh, he drops 200 yards and then you got to play him again. Like, oh, we're screwed. He's going to do it again. But teams figure out a way, whether it's a double team or switching up the scheme. Oh, nice. You're with your son. It's my daughter's birthday today, but I do not have her today. My daughter was born 3 years ago on this day. And that was like the first video I uploaded on YouTube too, was like that day. So it is a special day. Not in my lifetime. I used to make videos when I was young, like doing silly stuff like Jackass and all that. But in terms of like my career now as a podcaster and live streamer, I started pretty much on this day 3 years ago. I didn't really start doing it consistently and performing well until like the first year and a half. But yeah, it's been a good run. How old is your son? There was a time the Browns made the playoffs and I was too young to really understand it. I was like, 6 years old in 2002 or something like that. Yeah. Oh shit. The national anthem has been played. Man, this is reminiscent. Oh man, I'm just thinking of when I was in Houston last year for this shit. Drunk as hell. Oh no. I partied hard last year in Houston for the game. Yeah, it was nuts. I tell you what, they're cheerleaders. Yeah, you know, those are some ladies. When you see it's the same thing, like players and the cheerleaders. Like going to the game, I had really close seats, maybe like 15 rows back from the Browns sideline. I was right there. Like they could hear me. I was like, "Let's go, Miles," and he would like look up at me. Like I was, you know. And yeah, I remember seeing those cheerleaders. I'm like, I was sitting there with another Browns fan. Somehow we were just both on a mission to see Deshaun Watson's first game, and he had also traveled from Cleveland. And I said, man, these cheerleaders, like in real life, it's the same effect as the players. Like you see those players and like, fuck, those are some big dudes. You don't really see it as well on TV. But when you're sitting there with all the other fans, and then you look at the fans and you look at the players, it's like those are some damn zoo animals, dude. I hate to say it. I don't mean it like that, but like these are like the largest physical specimens of our generation, like of humans. These are like the biggest humans, biggest, strongest, fastest humans in the fucking world. All right, Brownie's going to have the ball first. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Here we go. I got to drink this Kratom. Let's get fucked up. Not fucked up. The Kratom does not fuck you up. It's like coffee. So I'll be going back between like radio and shit. The radio feed is going to be behind from what I'm seeing. But just for the nostalgia of hearing our guys. All right, there we go. All right, let's get this shit down, baby. All right, let's go get it. First drive, let's go get it. Let's get us a touchdown. Man, seeing like David Bell and Ford out there in the playoffs is a little bit James Hudson. We're missing guys, but it's all good. They've been playing well. Hats off to these guys stepping in, stepping up. Oh, shit. Flacco first play is a check down to Ford. First down, Browns. Looking easy. Got it easy. Man, that was they didn't really have anyone over the middle there. They're pretty scared of us throwing it deep on the first play. Already scared. From what I heard on the radio before the game, the Texans could potentially do some things that slow down Amari Cooper, but opens things up for everybody else. And I think they might do that. I think they might panic and say, David Bell, Elijah Moore, Ford, Njoku, we're not scared of those guys. They didn't put 200 on us. It was Cooper, so let's just stop that guy. But the Browns offense is just good enough where if you key in on one guy, you're going to open things up for a few other people. Now we're not like some of these other teams where we have multiple weapons that can really tear you apart. I mean, we did when we had Nick Chubb and what Donovan Peoples-Jones was supposed to be. Hey, there's David Bell making a catch. I put some respect on his name. All right, here we go.
Situation for the Browns, 1st and 10 after an 11-yard pickup. Flacco to Jerome Ford. They're at their own 36-yard line. And Joker goes far side line to the right. 3 receivers near side left. Ford in the backfield. It's a shot pass on the left hand of Flacco. Motion by Moore. Left to a slot right. On 1st down, they're passing again. He throws near side, and it is caught over the 40 out to the 41-yard line on the catch by David Bell.
That was a David Bell call, but what just happened right there was Ford just got blown up. Oh. Yeah, Batonio just a little late there. Man, that was an outside zone run. I don't like when the Browns do that. They don't do it very often, though, so why not pull it out now in the playoffs? I can understand. All right, let's go. 3rd and 9, Flacco back. He's in trouble. He's going to have to sling it, and Hunt's got it, and he's going to be tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. So that possession kind of looking like the backup quarterback Browns that we've seen so far. Flacco is a legitimate starter, but they've had 3 other guys in there that are backups. Driscoll doesn't really count because they just tossed him in at the end of the game. But yeah, here's the call on the 3rd down.
He's got the snap. 3rd down. He needs 9. He looks. He's got to get out of it, or he throws it on the right side. Hunt caught it, and they're going to lose more yards. Back to the 30. Stingley, the quarterback, came up and made the hit. The Browns went backwards on 2nd and 3rd.
Oh, that punt almost got blocked. That would have been fucking disaster, dude. Because this is playoffs. It isn't just like, okay, something bad goes in the beginning of the game. It's like, we're on a good pace. Like, we're on a good pace this year. When the Browns lost the game, it wasn't like, oh, fuck, dude, we're in trouble. Even when we lost those 2 in a row to teams in the beginning of the year, I thought for sure we would beat both the Rams and the Broncos. Those were easy victories in the beginning of the year. But anytime things looked any bit bad for the Browns this year, they won football games. It was really a great year. Like, when you look at the schedule and how they performed this year. All right, it's a commercial break. I got to go pee real quick. Yes, Aaron, I blew up the toilet. My toilet just blew up. And it's just, there's shit everywhere. There's shit and piss everywhere. It's like I'm in India. Oh, the poopy. Oh, I like the poopy. Apparently they eat poop. One of my favorite podcasters or comedians, Owen Benjamin. He's the band guy that got banned for saying the N-word. He's been getting in this beef with these Indian Khajiit guys. And he's always making fun of them like, oh, we eat the poopy. Oh, fuck you, American. You don't even eat the poopy and the pee. Because I'm sorry, I can't do an Indian. That just sounded like Italian. Oh, poop. Hello, I am Indian. I guess you gotta sound like the dude from The Simpsons. What's up, Floppy? Yeah, go Browns. I do like the Texans, but not today. It's hard to like look up and be like, fuck the Texans. It is really, really hard. I've liked them this year. When they got, I started liking them last year. I've always kind of liked the Texans though. When Arian Foster, I have an Arian Foster jersey. Foster, Schwab, Andre Johnson, Jacoby Jones. Who all did they have on defense? Cushing, dude. Smoke some Cushing. Hell yeah. Let me see if I can find a better radio feed that will be closer to on time. Damn, there's a completion of Nico Collins. He's going to have a big gain. Oh, boy. That's why I said, man, they might get theirs on offense a little bit today. Like they might put up 28. We might have to do our own shit on offense. You can play good on defense against a great offense and still give up 28 points. Like it's
Collins, he has been a one-man band last week in that really what was a playoff game. 9 catches, career high 195.
Oh, this is real close.
And it's first and 10. They have it at their own 41-yard line. He goes
Oh, this is perfect. This is online.
in motion. Noah Brown, the wide receiver. 2 receivers left in the shotgun.
Oh.
Stroud takes it. Play action fake. Deep drop. Rolls right. Throws. And it is dropped. Oh, the tight end Dalton Schultz had one right in.
Yeah, former Cowboy Dalton Schultz right through his hands. Oh my. Yeah, that was that would have hurt, man, to have 2 plays in a row go like that. So a little momentum returning to the Browns there. I feel like bro kind of transcends geography, right? Everybody's calling it's 2024. Everyone around the world uses bro. But yeah, not only were the Texans one of the teams that I kind of liked for a while, after my crazy Houston adventure last year, they became my 3rd favorite team officially. And then they drafted CJ Stroud, Ohio State quarterback, who's been one of our best quarterbacks. And we've had some good QBs, but they don't pan out in the NFL. But he seems like he's going to be good. All right, 3rd and 9.
Running back on the shotgun. It's Stroud. Stroud from his own 42. Browns almost jump. Back goes Stroud. Looks, throws, left, up in the air. Incomplete. Noah Brown had it. Were the Browns offside or was it a
incomplete? Let's see what they got. Offsides on the Browns. Fuck you, Clay Martin, you piece of shit. He's lying. God damn it, Miles. Miles always offsides. Yeah, he jumped. He fucking jumped. It's only a 5-yard penalty, so it's going to be 3rd down again. It's going to be 3rd down.
Now they have to defend on 3rd down at 4.5. Out come the Texans. 2 receivers go out wide to the left. Robert Woods is the widest. Inside of him, Nico Collins. 2 receivers near side right. In the backfield, Ogunbowoye is the running back with the right hip of Stroud. Motion off the wide left. Stroud's
yeah, incomplete, baby.
Looks, fires, middle, that's almost picked off. Oh, boy, Denzel Ward got in there at the 35-yard line.
Denzel.
Almost picked it off as he jumped in front of Noah Brown, and it's 4th down.
Beautiful. Yeah, see, we got them manned up. That's tough. When you can run good, man, that's hard. Like seeing that replay in CJ's field of view, like from behind him, it looked like they were running some good routes. Somebody should have popped open. We were just on them, like white on rice. All right, so we're going to get that ball back. Despite a couple of nice plays for the Texans, we're going to get it right back. Oh, the punt gets kind of blown up.
Getting down there first is Chris Boyd to make the hit. The Browns have a long field when we come back on a 45-yard punt. Great coverage by the Texans. We'll take a timeout. It's 10 minutes even.
Ugh. That was a rough one. But that's fine. They didn't get any points on the board. That's all that matters. But yeah, going back to that thought about our schedule this year. You know, that first game, we got off to a really good start. I mean, I know that game was kind of fucked up with the weather and it destroyed Cincinnati's offense, but Watson didn't do much either in that game. We were just a better team. And then Pittsburgh. This game was a disaster. We should have won, but Pittsburgh had 2 defensive touchdowns. Without those defensive touchdowns, they would have only scored 12 points. And then we lose Chubb. and everything seems like, uh-oh, this isn't good. And then they come back with Tennessee. Whenever anything looked bad this year for the Browns, they came back and turned it right around. You beat Tennessee 27-3. We just controlled the whole game. They barely did it. They had like 93 total yards. It was crazy. Then we go to Baltimore. In fact, Baltimore came to us at home. And then we lose 28-3. That was bad. That was not good. And it kind of said, hey, at least we're 2-2, but we got some questions here. No Nick Chubb. Now Watson's hurt. You know, what do we do? We got to have this PJ Walker dude playing against San Francisco. It wasn't looking good. Just like after the Pittsburgh game, it was not looking good for the Browns. But then what happened? They beat the big, bad San Francisco 49ers. And then Indianapolis ended up being a good team. They gave us a great game, but we went to their place and got a win. And it was like, okay, now we have a winning record. Things are looking pretty good. And then you go play Seattle. We knew that was going to be tough. We played a close game, couldn't get the victory. Okay. Things looked a little shaky at that point, especially with Deshaun Watson and stuff. But then Arizona, you came back, you got the win. Watson had a good game. Then he had another good game against Baltimore. But then after that game, what happened? Things were looking muddy. We lost Watson. We might have won the game, but we lost Watson for the whole year after the Baltimore game. But then we won. Hey, we beat Pittsburgh. And things were looking good again. It's like, all right, no matter who's quarterback, we're going to have a chance. All right, we got the ball. Let's get it back. Nice little run for Kareem. And we had these two games which muddied the waters a little bit too. Denver and Los Angeles muddied the waters. After those two losses, it was like, I don't know. And then Joe Flacco came in, and next thing you know, we beat Jacksonville, Chicago, Houston, and the Jets. And that each win got bigger and bigger and better, more and more hope that we would make the playoffs. It got easier and easier each week. So at any time this year when things got bad, they turned it around. 2nd and 8, and Browns can't get the screen set up. They had everybody running after Flacco. Had he figured out a way to hunt that ball, that would have been a lot of yards. Oh, he should have tossed it. He should have thrown it up the first time. Hunt might have went to the end zone on that. Those are the ones you got to complete. All right, 3rd down.
Somebody better block Denzel Perryman. He is in on every play so far. 3rd down, 7.5 to get for the Browns. Hunt leads the backfield. Comes down to a slot below us on the left side. 3 receivers right. Flacco from his 11. Drops right by the goal line. Looking, bouncing, throwing. Hunt caught it. He got hit at the 12, and down at the 12 he goes.
Yep. Well, he explained it perfectly right there. He caught it at the 12 and went down at the 12. Hey, boy. Well, Browns offense not looking very good today. I feel like Flacco could have done a little better there. The Texans did get a little confidence on offense, though, so they might try some shit. We might be able to get a turnover. We're going to need it because they're set up at like the 50-yard line now. Or worse. Jesus, they're in our territory. I thought like the 45. Oh, boy. Great. Paige's breasts. Jesus. I'm kind of done with Paige. Paige Sporanic never texted me back after I sent her a DM, so I don't like her anymore. She doesn't know what she's missing out, though, so you can't blame her. Well, this is what happens in football games. Sometimes there's not much going on.
Unless they're running those max protect shot plays.
Second down, 7. Nico Collins goes out wide left to the far side. In the backfield, Singletary motion. They give it to Singletary. He blasts up the middle and got knocked down at the 41-yard line for a short.
Yeah, 2 straight runs and they don't go anywhere. Alrighty, here's a third down. Get his ass. Oh, they fucked him up, and they had an open receiver downfield, and that's going to be a big first down, and they're going to be inside the 5. Motherfuck.
Nico Collins has it down inside the Browns 5. It's first and goal, Texans at the 3. How did he get that off?
Jim, what happened there is Greg Newsome went for a jam on Nico Collins.
Yeah, Greg Newsome tried to jam Collins. That was not a good idea. Why did they do that? He's not that good where you have to do some crazy shit. Oh, he got over there late. The Browns weren't set, and Newsome got over there late. And somehow, CJ was under a ton of pressure. Somehow got that ball out. They whacked him. Fuck. It always hurts when it's third down. Man, I'm telling you, we gotta do shit on offense because their offense is already looking pretty good. We gotta do something. Man, if the Browns lose this, the Kevin Stefanski haters are gonna come out of their cave. It doesn't even matter if Stefanski still ends up winning Coach of the Year. Those fuckers are gonna come right out of. They've been hiding. The Stefanski haters have been hiding. They're, damn right, they're coming out of their little troll caves. We need a new coach. Let's get Mike Vrabel. They're going to want Mike Vrabel because he's an Ohio State guy. All right, bend but don't break, baby.
Robert Woods near side to the right. Motion by the tight end. Becky's in the backfield with Singletary. Stroud underneath center. Takes it, looks, he shovels the ball off, and it got broken up. Man, oh man, the Browns had that coming in. Myles Garrett flew in.
They tried to do that little play action shovel where they run play action, make it look like they're about to throw one into the end zone, and then go underneath real quick. And the Browns were all over it. In fact, we almost grabbed the toss and ran with it. Oh, man. If Miles would have played the ball instead of CJ. Oh, shit. CJ's keeping it for himself, going to the edge. No, we cannot get there. Let's go.
He's going to run it wide to the left. The Browns out of the corner. Can they get him? Yes, they can. MJ Emerson got over there and shut the door at the 2.
That's an unbelievable play by MJ Emerson. They actually ran kind of with a lead.
Yeah, they just ran a quarterback sweep. I like those quarterback sweep plays. They're fun. It's like a rugby type play. I guess the Browns' red zone defense has actually not been that good this year. It's like the one weakness we have. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal.
Two receivers near side to the right. Singletary, the running back. Now they go wing and motion left side to tight end Schultz. From the Browns, 2.5. 3rd down and goal. Sprint out to the right. Here's Stroud throwing, and it is incomplete.
No good.
Left corner of the end zone. Wow. Incomplete.
Whoa. That was nice by Newsome. They're going for the veteran receiver, Robert Woods. And the ball was perfectly placed. Woods kind of going to the ground. waiting that ball to get right in his bread basket, and Newsome just barely tipped it on the ground. He tipped it on the ground, and then Woods ended up catching it off the ground. But if he didn't get that hand in there and bat it out, that would have been a touchdown. That's a game of inches. That dude literally just barely got his hand, just reached his hand out, barely got the hand on the ball, knocked it down. So Newsome was the guy who ended up giving up the big play. He ends up making it up for it by knocking down a touchdown. Nice. That's the way to bounce back. That's the Browns. That is their DNA. They're a bounce back team. Guys don't get too down or in their own head. They just keep making plays. If they let something up, they just go out and make a play and get revenge. Flacco owes us one here. Flacco owes us one. What if we lose the game and like Flacco comes out like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking full Baltimore. This was all planned. I could have done so much better. I did bad on purpose in that last game. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Baltimore's the shit. We took your team and won Super Bowls. He's an agent for Baltimore. If the Browns have their offense going, they're probably the worst team to match up with in the AFC, right? Their defense is going to be good, pretty good no matter what. Even if it lets up points, they're going to get turnovers and make plays. I don't know. That's hard to say, man. With the Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, and Dolphins, and you're going to say the Browns are the toughest team? I'm a Browns fan. I'm a Browns homer, but that's a little too much. I need a raid, dude. Somebody hit Tom Grossi up. Tell him to raid me. I need a raid today for my self-esteem. Maybe we should go raid Tom. Maybe if Tom will raid me. Yeah, is anyone here? Comment if you're willing to raid. I'll post the link and everything. All right, everyone, I need you to, if you're watching me, I'm going to post a link. I need you to go to that link and say Wacky Wisdom Raid. Because if you do it to me, we don't have really anybody to bring. Tom is, I like Tom now. He supported me when I needed it. I'm not even subscribed to him on this account. I'm subscribed to him on my other account. All right. It's probably just going to be me and Polly, but here we go. There we go. Big game, big game, big game. Bang. There it is. Yeah, Njoku working up the middle of the field. That's a big one, man. That's like 30 fucking yards. Hell yeah, dude. All right, everybody go do the raid. Everyone go raid now. Everyone go there. Go comment on Tom Grossi's. Because then he'll raid me back and then I'll get a bunch of viewers. And I could use it for my self-esteem. Commented a couple times. Fuck, now all of a sudden my page isn't loading and I can't go raid. Look at me. I can't even do a raid on someone. because of my fucking internet sucks. All right, come on, come on, come on. Everyone go. Oh, fuck, I gotta be signed into my other account.
These men disappeared 48 hours ago. We are this close. You gotta stop now. I should never have touched this case.
There you go, Flacco on the play action. Finding a guy across the middle. We're in business down at the 10-yard line. Let's go. All right, everyone, please go raid Tom. Daniel, go raid Tom Grossi. Go say Wacky Wisdom raid. So then he'll raid me back. He gets a lot of comments and stuff. I don't think he'll see it.
Okay, so 324.
Should I give him a super chat so he'll raid me? Sounds kind of sexual. Oh, raid me, Tom. Raid me, Tom. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Polly.
Yard line. Nice carry there. It's a little trickery there by the
We tried.
Gonna get him a little bit closer to the end zone, but not there.
All right. Couple of yards down, first down to get him closer. Gonna be a close game. I don't know. Hey, if Browns keep this offense clicking the rest of the game, I don't know. We'll see. All right, we might have to wait to get Tom's attention here. All right, throw into the flat. Harrison Bryant. Oh, man, he had a chance to stick that ball out and he couldn't get it. Damn. So close, so close. Come on, baby. Yeah, we should have waited. We should have waited to do that when the Browns didn't have the ball because they're going hard right now. Yeah, get Kareem. This is Kareem Hunt time, baby. 3rd and goal.
So in the backfield, Nick Harris lines up as a fullback in a tight eye. Behind him is Hunt. 3rd down and goal from the Texan 1. Flacco gets motion, takes the snap, gives it. Hunt dives. He is in.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Hunt and the Browns take the lead.
Yeah.
I love it.
Get big.
Well, on their home field, Kareem Hunt, that is fine.
Get big, baby. Yeah. All right. All right, come on, Tom. Give me a fucking throw me a bone, Tom Grossi. You've already accomplished the things that I wish to accomplish in this sports streaming universe. I need your help to get on your level.
Exactly. Auto lore for the Stroud.
I'm like the crackhead version of Tom, kind of. I'm like the divorced, alcoholic, crazy, conspiracy theorist version of a sports streamer. Yeah, dude.
And we got over 8,500 people in here. Feel free to like and subscribe. Appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you.
He's got 8,000 people. Come on, Tom. Give me some help.
94.
Oh, you gotta keep leaving the comment for him to see it. Oh wait, I can use my other account. You just gotta hope that Tom sees the comment. You gotta hope that Tom sees the comment, and that he'll send his people over. He usually does that shit at like halftime. All right. I don't think he's gonna raid us. Should we try someone else? Raid me, Tom. Oh, please raid me, Daddy. Maybe I should just fucking do a super chat. Fuck it.
I guarantee you the Jets are not going to lose a single game this postseason. Oh my God. All right, and the kick is away. So now the Texans or the Strouds are going to get the ball back, and it's going to be a touchback. On the touchback. Confirm Casey is off right now. Dak, but go back, go. Beat them boys. Come on. Hey, I was about to say, right, so I've been there. I've been there before. And it's got to be pretty freaking fracking cold. It's got to be. Yeah, but if the Strouds win today, you should do a skit of the Strouds meeting the preacher and Houston character from Saga. Oh, Elijah, give him hope back. Elijah's a little busy right now in the lore, but don't worry, maybe at some point. Maybe. All right, yeah, no, they got like I paid the $100 million Peacock for this playoff game. So now, 1st and 10, he's gonna be a pitch to the right side, and he's gonna run down the.
I'm gonna pay $5 here to try to get some fucking viewers. All right, let's step up on D, and no, they're not going to step up. There goes Singletary with like a lot of yards. He's over the 50. This is not good. Oh, shit. Damn. There we go. There we go. That'll get him. That'll get him. That'll get him to raid me. All right, I need to focus on the game here. Enough focusing on marketing. We got to do a little marketing at least once per stream where I spend a little bit of my own money to try to get myself out there. But damn, there's a throw to John Mechie down the field. There's those hot-ass Texans cheerleaders. I tell you what, you see those ladies in real life. Yeah, I've seen those ladies in real life. Those are some ladies. Trick play here. Toss behind. Nico Collins is going to get about 3 yards. All right, that's fine. I mean, we're winning the game, dude. They get theirs. Our defense has been very bend but not break today. Houston has looked good offensively on both their drives and now on this third possession. But we've stepped up when the time comes, and that's what's important. Man, a lot of people give Tom these super chats. I pay $5, Tom. You better fucking send your people. Ah, shit. There goes Nico Collins into the end zone touchdown.
There's Nico Collins, 10, 5, Thornhill hit him when he went in. Touchdown, Texans.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen the way they just were chiseling down the field. Not even chiseling. They're getting it in big, huge, fucking meaty chunks. Yeah, that was just a good play. I can't say our defense did anything bad. They had some action going to the right, and then they flipped it back, a little pop bubble screen to Collins. They had the left tackle, Tunzel, a good left tackle out there, blocking Newsome. Newsome was like the only dude over there, and he's got a tackle in his face. So, yeah, that was going to be a touchdown. In fact, the fact that we even got close to stopping him into the end zone. Dude, so many people are giving Tom Grossi money. I mean, I listened to him a little bit. I don't know what he's really doing that different than what I'm doing. I think he's good. I think I have my own uniqueness to my stream, though, that deserves some attention. I'm not asking people to give me money. It's all right, dude. It takes time. Maybe I suck. I guess I could always like my own video. It might help me in the algorithm. I have 5 different accounts. Might as well. Damn, Tom gets so many goddamn super chats. He didn't even see my $5 super chat that I was raiding his thing. Why did he raid me that one time? I need to raid at least for every Browns game, Tom. You gotta send me some people for the fucking Browns games, dog. Because that's my team. I'll send you people for the fucking Packers. Not that I have really anybody to send, Tom. Oh, yeah, we're getting the likes up. We're cheating. Sometimes you gotta cheat the system, dude. Looks like Laramie Tunzel was hurt, though. Dude, he looks like Marcellus Wiley from Pulp Fiction. The black dude, he's like the boss. He's like, that's pride fucking with you. Fuck pride. It's all about the money. Yeah, Nico Collins is killing us right now. We need to maybe man up on him, put our best guy on him. I don't know. We do man, but it's kind of like we don't really have guys following other dudes. Whatever side they're matched up on, whatever side is whatever corner is going to man up. They don't have like Denzel following him around. I think it would be a little confusing just to start doing that out of nowhere. All right, well, the Browns have the ball back after that Texans touchdown, and they need to do something. There goes the white boy, Harrison Bryant.
Inside the 35-yard line down to the 27-yard line. At the end of the first quarter, Harrison Bryant brought down by DeAndre Houston Carson, 48 yards.
Let's go.
Way to end the first quarter. And at the end of one, here at NRG Stadium in Houston to score. The Texans 10, the Browns 7, but threatening on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network. From a daily driver.
That's crazy how many views that dude gets, man. That's crazy. 8,000. I can't get none. Come on, man. I say the craziest shit of anybody. No, he's been doing it for a while and I don't have high quality on my shit. I'm like a fucking I'm like the shitty dude. I'm like the crazy one, dude. People don't like the crazy shit. Should I give Tom like 20 fucking bucks? Make a fucking. No, I already paid. Only once per day we're gonna pay to try to get people to rate us. That's how you build your shit up. People rating you, honestly. Maybe I just need to like do good. Oh man, this did not. I'm sorry. The scoreboard's been shit in the bed, huh? That's ESPN's fault, not mine. Yeah, I don't see. I don't know, man. I don't really see anything that he's doing that would be like better than me. I don't. In fact, if anything, I would say that I'd be better because I say more unique, interesting things. I don't know. I don't know exactly what he's saying, but all right. Well, after that huge play with Harrison Bryant, the Browns are inside the Texans 30 at the 28. First down, they're going to run it. They don't usually do that much running compared to what they used to do with Nick Chubb over the last few years, but you got a guy that can sling it like Joe Flacco. I mean, fuck it, dude. They had 3 tight ends out there on that play. They end up getting like 60 yards with the tight end. Dude, Harrison Bryant just streaking down the field. I'm pretty sure Harrison Bryant was pretty important in the Steelers win in the playoffs a few years ago. I think he did something. Another run play. They're going to keep it with Ford, and that's going to be a third down, although they're still pushing. I don't see anyone like push piles more than the Browns do. When there's like a pile up, Browns are always on that shit, pushing it. All right, big third down here. If you don't get this, you are in go for it territory. We don't have Dustin Hopkins, our kicker, so 3rd and 2, you might just want to go for that. Who's hurt? Oh no, someone's hurt. Oh, Batonio? Oh my God, Joel Batonio's. Of all people to get hurt, are you fucking serious? First off, it's another lineman. We're already like using our 3rd string offensive line. He's one of the best guards in the NFL. They need him. Oh, and it looks like his leg just totally bent around. That looked really ugly. I don't know if he's just a big, tough dude that can walk off a torn ACL, but that did not look good. All right, let's see what they do. Kareem Hunt in there on 3rd and 2. Flacco's going to keep it and go for a 2-yard sneak. Oh, my God. I love you, Joe Flacco. They just did a sneak when they needed 2 yards, and he got it. Forward progress is going to give him that by a mile. Big balls play for Flacco. There you go. You hear that? That first down is sponsored by Mid's Pasta Sauce. True Sicilian meat sauce. Dude, why would you call your sauce Mid's? Be like, yeah, what should we call our pasta sauce? Mid's. Like, dude, no one's going to buy that shit. It's fucking mid. All right, Browns driving. Flacco play action, sets his feet, lobs one to David Bell. Bell makes the catch and gets dragged down. Hold on to that ball, young man. he has not had much of a sample size in terms of making catches and having chances to run with the ball after catch. So I'm worried whenever he gets the ball that he might fumble. But hopefully he already knows ball security and doesn't have to learn the hard way. That's another catch for Bell. All right, 2nd and 4.
To the right, David Bell with a Joku inside of him. Flacco's going to hunt with him from the 16 on 2nd down. 2nd down, waiting on the snap. He's got a straight drop, shovel pass. Here comes Hunt. And then 10. He's to the 5. He's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Browns. It's Ream. Dude, fuck this. No. Hold on. Let's go, baby. No. We need to put on a different jersey. No. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, Deshaun. I wore my Watson jersey to stand up for Deshaun. I know it might be a tough day for him, but after the 2nd touchdown, we got to put on the Kareem Hunt jersey. Let's go. Man, that was just – and the Browns actually did something right there successfully that the Texans tried to do earlier. You run a play action, and then you do that little toss. Now, the Browns was set up more like a screen where they tried to draw people in. Flacco took a deep drop, and they tried to draw people in and then toss it. The Texans try to do that shit where they run a quick little action and then a quick toss, where they do it all quick. This was actually set up like a screen, so smart. I don't know if Flacco just improvised there or the toss was the actual play. I can't tell, but either way, it works. Let's go, Brownies. Let's fucking go. Whew. 6 plays, 75 yards. Crazy. So that's what I mean. Like I said, man, this is starting to go the way that I thought maybe it would go, where the Texans are going to get some shit moving on offense. And you got to answer. And the Browns have.
On my way to fire, my girlfriend used to call you the skinny guy who almost got killed by cheese. Now she asked me if Tom's going to call the game today. Let's go, Sleepy Joe Flacco. Let's go. That's called character development, baby. Fishing with a Fires Lions fan.
All right, apparently if you want to get rated by one of the top sports streamers communities, you have to just get lucky and they just choose. Because I've left 10 comments and gave the dude a super chat and I didn't get any attention. He just gets so much. Dude, literally it's like he's getting more super chats than I've ever got on a normal chat. It's fucking insane, dude. It just pours in. Dude's just making money. Everybody just keeps. Why is everyone giving Tom money? I mean, I tuned in and he was talking about his girlfriend or some shit. I don't know. I like the guy, but not saying I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I think sometimes people's attention go to what's popular. You know what I'm saying? People's attention will see something getting a lot of views, and that's where they'll go, and they won't look for other shit. So I got to be there and I got to make them find me, you know? What's up, Cameron? Oh, your birthday is Monday? Well, happy early birthday. Oh, already a big play for the Texans. There goes Jordan all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Fuck! God damn it. On the first play? Are you kidding me? $76 yards. Well, what do you got to do? Let's get into a shootout with them. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't know what the Browns thought. If they thought that was potentially a run or a screen. Nobody went back with that guy. Well, that's a big fuck up. Yeah, they figured something out. We're gonna need points. It's up to you, Flacco. Fuck. No, I'm not really a hockey guy. I don't know hockey enough, and I don't really have any gaps in my schedule to be able to add something new. So I'm kind of already at a full schedule. It's just not my thing. I don't really enjoy watching hockey. If it's on and I see it, it's like I like watching like 5 minutes just because it's badass. And it's just like, damn, dude, those guys are skating around fast as fuck, nailing each other. Might be more dangerous than football. And then if you fall, like a skate could like hit your neck and you could like hit your jugular and you'd be spraying blood everywhere, dude. Shit's sketchy. So it is kind of badass. I do respect it. But I just don't enjoy it, unfortunately. If you're a big baseball, basketball, and football fan, it kind of takes up the whole schedule. I would have a team, though, the Columbus Blue Jackets. I do have a team in Ohio that I could root for. Well, this is turning into a interesting quarterback duel. You have CJ Stroud, a rookie, fresh, coming into the NFL out of Ohio State. So Browns fans are very well familiar with him. And he's now on the opposing side, so we're rooting against him. But for us, we have Joe Flacco, who's the guy we spent hating his whole career, owned us. I think he owned us worse than Ben Roethlisberger owned us. And he was playing for the team that stole our team, the Baltimore Ravens. And now he's coming to us to face a former Ohio State quarterback who's only a rookie, and Joe Flacco's 39 years old. That is a pretty interesting quarterback battle. Oh, Jim's saying our defense has been horrible. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the fact that we've only given up 17, we have had some glimpses of good shit. Because it could be worse. The Houston has been moving the ball nonstop. And we did slow them down like a few drives. So just to get a stop, I mean, at this point. Well, let's do it again. Score a touchdown, you're winning. That's all there is to it at this point. It might be one of those games. You need to keep scoring a touchdown. Browns defense having an emotional huddle on the sideline right now. They're trying to get their shit together. They just got to do their job. All right, first down. Whoa.
as the pass hit him at the 41-yard line.
Incomplete pass intended for Njoku, but that looked like... Oh, he got there early. He hit him right before the ball came in. Oh, that's clearly pass interference. What the fuck, dude? No, that's not even like a playoff let him play type thing. That was bullshit. Yeah, we're going to need to call a fucking timeout. God damn it. So now we're only going to have one timeout for the end of the second quarter. They showed the fans, and you see like half the people just chugging. At any point, if you look at the fans, you're going to see someone chugging beer. That's the funny thing about football. Any moment you look in the crowd, and there are going to be multiple people like chugging alcohol. It's pretty sweet. All right, well, here you go. 2nd and 10. They need a little bit of yards here. Maybe a little run, set up an easy 3rd down. Oh, no, they'll go play action. Flacco's going to have to check down. Ford ends up with the ball and losing yards. Maybe they should have ran the goddamn ball on that play. We just got blown the hell up.
Christian Harris out of Alabama, and it's a loss in the play of 5, and it will be 3rd down at 15. They'll bring Kareem Hunt in. He's been the only answer so far.
All right, our offense does not take a lot of shots in these opportunities. I remember when we had Baker and Jarvis and Odell, we would take shots downfield in 3rd and 14, but this team does not seem to do that. They take a lot of checkdowns. All right, where's Coop? Flacco in trouble, and he's just going to go down and get sacked. That's probably the right thing. Guy got in free. Well, now we got to do the same thing, I guess. If we really needed to just score a touchdown on that drive, but if they're going to step up on D, it's our turn. And the field position not looking good too, so this is going to be a crucial possession. Now, with that said, the Browns have played from behind a lot this year and had some great comeback victories, so it's not over till the fat lady sings. But yeah, they're going to need that defense to make some plays. Because it's starting to tick up, man. That scoreboard's starting to tick up. They were holding it down, bend but don't break. And now Texans are starting to get their points on the board. And you want to slow that down as fast as possible. This is a great time to do it. Denzel Ward not on the field. All right, come on now. Oh, yeah, big loss of yards for the Texans. And trying to run a little funky play there. That was a weird counter. Kind of a busted play. Yeah, they had Pierce lined up as an H-back, and that's like a college, high school. That's like a high school play. That don't work usually in the NFL. All right. That's a good start. Now a short pass set up. Singletary has it, and the Browns defense rallies.
Screen pass left side. Singletary's got it at the 40, and they get him at the 41. J-O-K again, along with help from...
So yeah, the Browns radio feed's a little bit behind me, so it's kind of fun after the play to see the reaction. All right, let's see. 3rd and 13. Should be easy, but they have made big plays on 3rd down today. CJ used to make a lot of big plays on 3rd down at Ohio State too. All right, come on, Miles. Get his ass. Get his ass. Fuck him up. Somebody get in there. Oh, boy, CJ is going to throw it all the way down the field, and he had a wide open receiver, and it's incomplete.
He's got a man wide open. Oh, he missed him. Thomas was wide open. And he
Thank you.
got it on an overthrow.
That was bad. Burnt coverage. Oh, man. Yeah, we had a safety. Ronnie Hickman was an Ohio State guy. He's played well this year, but he is not a super talented, well-regarded guy at this point yet. I think he was undrafted, to be honest. That was an easy. CJ didn't even need to overthrow that. He needed to underthrow that. He threw it way up in the air. He needed to just laser that shit. All right, Browns get the ball back at the 10. I mean, we just avoided a nightmare scenario. Maybe not nightmare. Nightmare is like 21-0. And our offense is sucking dick. All right, I'll be right back. I got to take a piss. Self-explanatory. All right. No, Aaron, I did not blow up in the bathroom. I'm okay. Yeah, defense seems to be the real equalizer in most games. I mean, you look at the college football and how that ended up. Washington versus Michigan. Michigan's defense was way better. They both put up some decent offense, but Michigan was able to at least, bend but don't break. There was a couple big plays. If Washington would have gotten those big plays, it would have been a different game, but it was defense. That could be similar in this game. Both offenses kind of moving things around in these big games. And that happens a lot. You see that with a lot of Houston playoff games. Remember when they had that? They went up 24-0 on the Chiefs, and then it went the other way. All right, there goes Ford with some space. He's gonna have 5 yards on first down. That's what we need more often. We need 5 yards on first down. We've ran the ball well. They need to do a little more. Man, that sucks. Joel Bitonio is still not out on the field. Oh, pee battleships? You put them in the toilet and then sink them? That'd be good to teach youngsters how to pee. It's a fun little thing. Work on your aim. Oh, man. Throw to David Njoku in a tight window, and he makes the catch.
And Njoku in tight corners makes the catch over the 20 up to the 22. That's a first down. He had 2 Texans draped on him. Christian Harris made the stop. It's a 5-yard gain and a first down.
Yeah, Njoku, that's the one thing where he's really improved in his whole career is making those catches in traffic. There's been a few this year he's missed, but for the most part, That was something he struggled with, and now he's pretty good at it. Damn, Flacco is 15 or 13 of 15, only 2 incompletions. Nice block, David Bell. There goes Flacco on the run trying to slide, and they hit him. Where is that not a penalty? You can't hit the dude anymore. He's sliding. It's obvious. What? That's the second bullshit, man. This thing's rigged. The world hates Cleveland. Yeah, he's sliding down, and the dude went at his head. And like lands on him like that? No, dude. That's why they made that penalty, to avoid that stuff. Because when you hit someone when they're sliding, they're defenseless, going down already, then you land on top of them, it's a huge risk of injury. Flacco just slinging one out of bounds down the sideline under pressure. Now we got a flag. Yeah, you owe us one, you bastards. If you call holding, I'm going to fucking drive down there to Houston. Oh, they're saying it's against the fucking Browns.
Legal procedure or whatever they're going to call that. But Goodwin was trying to get back because Elijah Moore was the one on the line. He would have 2 guys covering the end. And so he was moving as that ball was snapped.
Illegal shift. Offense. Penalty is declined. They're going to decline it. And it will become 3rd down and 8 for the Browns.
Illegal shift, and they decline it. Probably a good idea. Would you rather have 2nd and 13 or 3rd and 8? I'll take the 3rd and 8. All right, they got to get Elijah Moore involved. Ooh, there's those Texans cheerleaders. I miss them. All right, let's go, Brownies. Blitz is coming. Flacco's going to have to gun it quick. He does. Njoku's got it. Tries to extend the ball, but he cannot, and he's going to be just short of the 1st down. I don't think you can go for this one at all. Our defense did good last drive, so no reason. It almost looked like Njoku with that little back. If you could break the plane, it's a first, but nah, he didn't. He was really only a yard short. Fake punt. Let's do it. I don't think so. Doesn't look like a good idea. Yeah, just punt it, please. There you go. Man, they've been getting pressure on those punts. Another not great punt. Could have been better. But better than what it's been for starting field position for the Texans. They are pinned back at the 30. Their own 30. I mean, they've had some really good position today. That is one part that they're winning the football game right now is field position. Well, at least we got one 1st down. We moved, he did something. Did something right. All right, anyways, defense, man. I guess during commercials we can talk about other shit, huh? I don't think we talked about the Pete Carroll thing yet. We talked about Nick Saban retiring. I don't know how old. I mean, how old is Pete Carroll? That's the whole thing. He's 72, so it's like, yeah, it's time to stop coaching at that, you know. What about Bill? How long did Bill make it? How? Bill's 71, so that's kind of like once you get 70s, it's kind of borrowed time. It's kind of like, it's about time to get out of there. It's too stressful, and you got a family. It's time to cruise off into the sunset. I don't think Bill Belichick will be coaching for anybody next year. Oh boy, there's a run to the outside, a little jet sweep, and Mechie is going to have 8 yards. He has not done much for them this year, and he's had a few plays tonight already. They're saying the Browns defense has not been as good in road games. We're like one of the worst road defenses in points per game. Now, we've also, in those games, though, that we've allowed a lot of points on the road, we've had big turnovers and shit. Oh, Browns get a lot of pressure on that run, but Singletary bounces to the outside, gets the first down. Damn. All right. Don't let him get any more big plays, though. Ah, fuck. They said Laramie Tunsil's back. So, of course, they get their lineman back, and ours is still hurt. CJ short pass into the flat, and Collins takes a great angle and runs for a first down. It looked like they may have been able to stop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he gets a first down. Yeah, Collins is really fast. I mean, he's not like Tyreek Hill, but he's definitely a very fast player. I don't know. He just doesn't feel like a wide receiver 1 to me. He feels like a high-end wide receiver 2, but I don't watch them every game, and he might be like a 1. Maybe a low-end 1. Yeah, another pass. Some guy named Hutchinson. I don't even know who these dudes are now. Everybody's getting involved. You don't feel good, Aaron? You got to go back to the mental facility? It's all right. It'll be okay. Just sweat it out. Take your suppository and relax. You'll be okay. 3:17 left here in the second, so you really want to keep Houston out of the end zone. If you allow a field goal, doesn't hurt you too bad. There we go. Nice run blitz for JOK. Came slamming in there, making the tackle. What's up, Luke? I'm doing good, man. Browns are playing. Can't complain. Yeah, I don't know how Popovich, what's his age? He might be 80. He's 74, so he's not that much older than Belichick or Saban. But yeah, the Pete Carroll thing wasn't very surprising. I mean, that was probably the plan in the beginning of the year. They didn't even make the playoffs this year. That had to be the plan because really, like, if it was up in the air, they didn't make the playoffs. And if you're Pete Carroll, do you want to go out like that? Oh, fuck. They're going to call some bullshit pass interference. Let me see the replay. They didn't give it to us. The dude's pushing off. He pushed off. What? What? That way, our guy didn't even do nothing. I mean, he kind of touched him. That's just both ways. That's a no call. Bullshit. So they're not going to call that obvious one on us and then call a ticky-tacky one for them? Damn, there goes Singletary breaking tackles. Is he going to run to the fucking end zone? 5 yard. At the 5-yard line.
He's at a 10. He's at a 5. There's a flag back in the middle of the field.
Flag.
And you gotta hope they held.
Yes, it's going to be holding. It's going to be holding. We get a bailout. Yeah. Fine. All right, they owed us one. They fucking owed us one. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. They play good defense on that run. They just didn't fucking tackle. Should have only been a 4-yard gain. All right, 1st and 18. Now, like, you go get a sack and you can take them out of field goal range. Or from right here. Just don't let them get any yards. That's a tough field goal. Texans going to need a timeout, so they're not going to have many of their timeouts here in the last 2 minutes either. Let's go. But yeah, going back to that thought I was talking about, I think with Pete Carroll, it was the plan. Because if that wasn't the plan, he would come back for one more year. They got a draft. They got young players. They can improve the offensive line. Defense should be growing. And then you probably should get Michael Penis. Michael Penis Jr. is your quarterback. Or someone. He would fit well in that offense. But yeah, they could get either a different veteran to bring in. Probably it would be a rookie, though. They can't bring in another veteran to start over Geno because his money, he's making hella money. So if you're going to potentially have Geno as the backup, you're going to start a rookie. And Penix might be the guy that could be ready to step into a playoff team. And there's a couple guys, McCarthy maybe. Get somebody who's ready to step in. Or play Geno for one more year and let the guy develop, and then really 2025 would be your year. Not next year, but the year after that would be your year. You'll still have Metcalf in his prime. Smith the Jigba should be a good pro by then. Good starter. You still have Walker and that other dude at their prime. Then hopefully by then you've improved the offensive line enough to be a contender. Seems like teams can become contenders pretty quick, though, one year to the next. If you look at the Dolphins, how fast they've turned it around. I don't know. They've always been pretty competitive, though, year to year. The Browns and Texans, I mean, Texans are a newer franchise. It's kind of been half and half, though. They've been half shitty laughing stock and half pretty good playoff team. They've had good years. All right, let's go. We've seen it before, man. We've seen them push teams out of field goal range. You've seen them get big stops in the last 2 minutes of quarters. Or of the half. Toss to the outside. Browns are all over it. JOK had a chance to knock that down 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but they still get him 3 yards back. JOK came flying in and just couldn't make the tackle. Almost too fast for his own good. Either way, JOK took that outside, and he said, I'm either going to make the tackle and blow you up or you're going to cut inside. And my defense will be right there. That's good trust. And, you know, JOK knew he could go for that big hit because he trusted the rest of his defense to be there. Oh, Bud Light. They switched from Dylan Mulvaney to Peyton Manning. Probably a good idea. Oh, boy. Stroud is going to go deep, and you know if he's throwing like that, he's probably got a guy. And there you go. Wide open Dalton Schultz, the tight end. He was wide open. No one after CJ, no one after the tight end. Oh, man. Easy, Jim. Jim Donovan just said the Texans are threatening to blow the Browns right out. I mean, they do have the ball to start the second half, but we still have a minute here. 1-1-1. Damn. How do you let the fucking tight end get wide open like that? Well, 10 points. We just need a TD, and it's a 3-point game. Don't panic. I don't know. Should I go get some beer at halftime just in case? Time to relapse, guys. Oh, it's Hickman. So Del Pitt must have an issue. Grant Del Pitt must be having a problem because that's our starting safety, number 22. And they got number 33 out there who's late round undrafted guy from Ohio State. I like Ronnie Hickman. He's made some good plays for us, but against a team like the Texans might be a problem. And they have been picking on him. They knew that Grant Del Pitt wasn't going to be out there every play coming into this game, and they were ready for Hickman and ready to pick on him. He's more of like a strong safety. We need a guy that can play center field. I don't know if Thornhill was out there either. I mean, I hate to say it, but you can kind of blame the injuries. Some O'Douls. I'm going to relapse. Does that count as a relapse if it's O'Douls, non-alcoholic? All right, here we go. Flacco play action, slinging it down the field. And he's got it, man. It's Cooper, and there you go. Don't get too down yet, guys. There's still time on the clock here for the Browns. They only have one timeout, but after getting a gain like that, makes things real. Under a minute, 50 seconds. That big gain really gives you a chance. Flacco again throwing sideline. Cooper had a guy all over him, and they're not going to call the penalty. Again, man, the Browns are getting screwed over on penalties, dude. They've been giving us benefit of the doubt all year. Bitches and no duels. That's my kind of jam. All right. Flacco, another crack at it. He's in trouble. He's going to go down and get sacked. Now you probably use your timeout, or maybe not. Come on, guys. Sense of urgency. God damn. They're going to take it down. I guess go for a Hail Mary. No, we're just going to let it go to halftime. We bitched out. We had 38 seconds. We could have tried. I guess, yeah. Well, I need to run out to my car and get my nicotine pouches. I left them in the car. Oh boy. It's okay. It's just the first half. Yeah, no, I know why some coaches at the end of their career keep it going. You know, he was close to a record, but I don't know what's the word on him. I know he's out. I guess we haven't talked about that, huh? I have not been live to discuss Belichick no longer being the Patriots head coach. That's crazy. Belichick, Saban, Pete Carroll, Terry Francona, all these legendary coaches, man, going off into the sunset. Man, if Popovich, if he would have retired too, think about that. 5 legendary guys all in 1 year retiring. It seems kind of fishy. Gotta do some kratom. I need to try to get. I'm gonna take this halftime. We're gonna try to get rated by somebody. It's a Browns stream. It's my team in the playoffs. I'm streaming. I deserve some love. Sometimes you have to find it yourself. Yes, Polly. That is why I do not drink. That is why I had to retire from drinking. I am wearing one of my like drinking outfits right now. The leather jacket with a Browns jersey. And I'm wearing some nice shoes. Is that weird to show my feet? We're doing some foot stuff, guys. We're starting to get weird here with Wacky. You can't really see. I gotta go this way. We start getting weird. That's my shoe. Ow, I think I just hurt myself. I need to stretch before I do things like that. I guess I could take it off and show it. I've gotten a lot of compliments on these shoes. I guess this is worth it to show off my shoe. I've gotten a lot of compliments on these shoes from women specifically. And you can can act cool as you want. You can look as cool as you want, but women look at things like fashion a lot, and that's how they judge you. So this is looks like this. Now this shoe was literally, I think, $20. I always get shit on sale, but it almost looks like those nice Kanye's in a way. It's got like that light bottom to them, and they're like furry. It's like suede kind of. It's like tan suede. But again, one thing no one has noticed is that it's just some random fucking off-brand. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have brand name shit. You just have to have kind of unique, but not too unique. You know, you kind of gotta. Fashion is a game. I've gone over the top before, and I'll be streaming the game after this too. Suppositories. Yes, Aaron. I'm going to need a suppository after this game if we lose. All right, time to chill.
Finish this one off. Credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill. There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle.
I'm gonna go around to a bunch of different streams for this game and just say raid me.
Have to make it halftime to come back and beat the Texans in the wild card round. And they need to do whatever the hell they need to do to generate more pressure on CJ Stroud. Right?
All right, let's see if we get anybody.
Nine carries, 24 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. Kareem Hunt had that. David Njoku, 4 receptions for 64 yards, and Kareem Hunt with 3 for 8 yards and a touchdown. Here's the story. CJ Stroud didn't play in the regular season against the Browns. He's playing today. 11 of 16.
Think we'll get raided?
36 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's completed passes of 38, 76, 37, and 27 yards. Our score, 24-14 Texans. Jim, Nathan, and Gerard straight ahead with the second half on the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Cross Country Mortgage is proud to be the official mortgage partner of your Cleveland Browns. It's been a wild year, but your crown the gridiron is why your playoff run. Winning was always in the cards for this special team, and we know you'll do us proud. CCM in this whole city is ready to cheer you on as you try and fetch that trophy. Best of luck, and see you at home. Equal housing opportunity. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Cross Country Mortgage, LLC. NMLS 3029. chosen your Cleveland Browns. Joining Next Gen STM gives access chance to become a season ticket member in future seasons. Visit clevelandbrowns.com/nextgenstm to reserve your spot today. New this season for hungry football fans and Pilot or Flying J, try the Pilot Big Dog. A half-pound, 100% all beef hot dog wrapped in delicious dough. Available at the stadium or at your closest Pilot or Flying J. And while you're filling your stomach, fill your gas tank by texting your word Browns to 26494.
We really got to get Tom Grossi's the guy. He's got the most views of all sports streamer. This dude. I don't look. I think he's good, but
It's all guaranteed, so they have to pay him.
From the live poll, but get in the chat as well. What's your concern level with defense? Anything over 7, I don't think is an acceptable answer, unless you're a Texans or Steelers fan.
Yeah. So it will be Texans ball to begin the second.
all right, is this shit already about to start? We didn't do so well. We didn't get anybody to raid me.
After 2 sacks, the Cleveland Browns defense has 0 sacks. Stroud hasn't been under pressure, and he's dissected this Cleveland Browns defense, getting behind the safeties on big plays in the pass game. The running back, Devin Singletary, being able to cut back. Landon says, why are our safeties playing so bad today?
Come on, no one's raiding. And fuck these subscriber-only guys.
Roof, they don't have enough money for heated roofs on a dome. Here we go as these Browns will send it back to these Texans when we start this third quarter. And it's going to be a touchback. The Texans will take it at their 25. 1st and 10. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We appreciate all the love and support. Also,
Right, like I mean, he's killing the bull. Right, he's playing lights out.
All right, we tried. We can't be dicking around. I need to actually be talking and doing content instead of just trying to get people to watch. Oh. We need to do a little bit of marketing, though. Can try. All right, well, there you go. Browns starting off on defense here, needing a big stop. Oh, boy, they're going to have a first down already on 2nd and 10. Great. Yeah, the thing with Tom right now is they're barely even taught, like, the game's a 10-point game. They're getting into all these, like, talking points and stuff, and I'm kind of like, yo, this is my team. We're losing. I'm kind of freaking out here. I can't really think straight. I'll have a better production for the next game because I'll just be focused on talking points and content. Well, Texans could start playing some running offense. Yeah, the run game has not been bad. Although, there you go. Toss play to the outside goes absolutely nowhere. Good job by the Browns, D.
The Browns are there in big numbers. Tony Fields turned the play back into the inside, and then J.O.K. got in there to clean it up with help from Tony.
It sucks, though. Like, we got guys like Tony Fields and Hickman playing right now. Late-round draft picks who either made the team this year or have kind of stuck around over the years. Just barely. You know, David Bell playing crucial moments. There's a lot of guys in there that shouldn't really be in there. Not shouldn't. I mean, they're good enough to be in the NFL and be on the Browns, but Texans they're fully healthy except Tank Dell and Jerry Hughes. Blitz up the middle and nowhere to go, but somehow CJ just lobs it up and finds a guy, gets a couple of yards. Taki was clear through the middle. It looked like CJ was just emergency lobbing it away, but he had a guy open. How about that? Their offense is really looking good today, and it's mainly been CJ fucking Stroud. He had one bad pass where he overthrew the guy. Maybe 2, actually. I think there was 2 of them where he missed it, but they can get short yardage, deep yardage, intermediate. They've done it all today. They've ran it okay. 3rd and 3. Browns rushing, and it's a short pass that gets cracked J-O-K. Let's hear Jim Donovan.
And hit and drop this Nico Collins by J.O.K. And the Texans are going to have to punt.
I can't tell you how good that was by Jeremiah Wusu-Kormo. They ran a mesh concept.
Yeah, good thing J-O-K was there dripping into zone coverage, or else that could have been bad. That man, I think that's exactly what Nathan Zagura just said. See, dude, I could be on the real shit for this. JOK playing real hard out there. You know this defense wants to win. There's a flag on the punt return.
With two Texans on him at the 15-yard line, we've got a flag. We're going to get a hold because Jeremiah Wusu-Kormo got around that corner.
It's going to be a hold.
Wale had to grab him right there, so I think they'll back them up and have him kick it again.
Let's go.
Johnson's been doing such a good job putting the Browns inside the 20.
Oh, they're going to back him up and have him boot it again. So we might get better field position, something that we've really struggled with in this game. Damn, if they didn't hold, that was a smart hold, though. If they didn't hold JOK, that might have been a block punt. False start on Houston. The ref decided to not. The ref just went like this, and didn't say anything. Do your fucking job, bro. It's the playoffs. Oh, and there he goes.
By Cleveland for covering the center. Holding. Houston number 33. Cleveland has elected to replay fourth down at the previous spot.
So his offsetting penalties, we could have kept it and got the ball at the 10 or given them another chance to punt. It doesn't matter. Just give us the fucking ball back. Well, yeah, do the punt again. Do the punt. Try and block it. Fuck it. JOK almost got in there. Do it again. He's probably telling JOK, do that shit again, bro. Do that exact same shit. The Texans don't have time for their special teams coach to talk about it. Yeah, that's smart, actually. That's because it is kind of scary. Like, fuck, we got the ball at the 10 on a fair catch. Like, that's actually a good outcome because you could end up on the 2. But I feel it. JOK on the outside. They wanted to get that punt blocked. Here he comes. Now a penalty, and it's going to be a false start again on the Texans. And this time, no offsetting penalty on the Browns, so that will be pushed back. So they're scared. They're jumping off sides. They're scared of this block team. Let's see if we can get one. They're scared of JOK. Block that shit.
Johnston is back inside his 25 at the 23. The Browns are down 10. Brochet is standing at his 10 to return. Johnston takes this one and he hits it.
All right. Well, we couldn't block the punt, but it goes out of bounds. Do they make extra large suppositories for gays? Maybe. If they got a prolapse. Prolapse, relapse. Team Pink Sock. What's the odds like for this next game? I mean, I don't have anything to bet with. I guess I could burn more of my money. I could take all the money I have and bet it on the game, and then if I win, I'll have more money. And if not, I'll have no money. Do or die type of situation. I have 17 cents left. Let's fucking go, dude. Dolphins money line plus 205. That's not bad. I kind of like that. I don't know, man. Miami Dolphins have lost too many guys on defense lately. That's a 5.5 spread. Damn, Texans are 6.5 spread right now. What's the Browns money line? Uh-oh. Plus 260 for the Browns money line. Might not be a bad time to get in. We got the ball back, decent field position. That could change pretty quickly if we get a touchdown. We have to score on this drive. So the people in nice neighborhoods in the Philippines have security guards, but in the bad neighborhoods, they don't have any. Lost cause. I feel like you'd want to have security guards in the bad places. In the good places, you don't have to worry about it. No, I guess the people pay for the security that have money in case some of those bad people come in their neighborhood, yeah, to protect. All right, let's go Brownies. Play action for Flacco. Sets his feet, throws, got an open man. Bell stumbles for a few yards. He's been real nice as a guy you can depend on, like just on these checkdowns tonight. I don't think he's going to do much damage downfield or after the catch, but run her out, catch the ball, move it the chains. Yeah, we do need to. They just said on the radio Elijah Moore doesn't have a single target. They got 3 tight ends out there, and they're going to find one. The Chief gets the first down. Too easy. Yeah, is this the point in the game where the Browns say, fuck our run game, let's just pass the ball 50 times, and it works? All right, the Texans do have an injured player. Finally, something to help the Browns. You hate to wish an injury on another man, but right now we fucking need it. This is the playoffs. Low blows are acceptable. Damn, Christian Harris, 100 tackles this year. Okay, that's good to get him out of there. He seems okay, though. He's kind of walking off the field. I think he'll be back out there. I'd say they run the ball now. Yeah, Kareem Hunt in there. First down. Flacco is going to give it to Hunt. He's got a hole, and he bursts through for 8 yards. Nice. Kind of wish he'd stay on his feet, though. He kind of stumbled. Kareem kind of just has that, like, I'm really trying to just get 4 yards right here no matter what. Like he's always, he like when he knows he's about to get tackled, he kind of just like goes down and makes sure he's going forward instead of trying to stay up. But sometimes you try to stay up and you can get the ball knocked out. So, I mean, I feel it. Another run, this time Ford. Gets pushed backwards after gaining 2. So a tough third down. All right, here we go. Third down. We'll let Jimmy call it.
Just shy of their own 40-yard line. Play clock is at 4. And on third down, he takes the snap. Play action fake to Hunt. Looking down the field, throws.
Yeah.
Open. He's got it at the Texan 45-yard line. And Houston Carson is in there on the tackle. 15 yards on the game.
15 yards. Amari Cooper just runs down the field and turns around. Easy.
A chance to make this a one-possession game. So the catch was made there by Cooper, and the gain on the play was 15 yards. A great block by Kareem Hunt in the middle of that pass protection. Jerome Ford back in the game, pistol formation as Flacco is in front of Ford. They're at the 45 of the Texans. Play action, big rolls left side, pass left side, set up. Here comes Ford across the middle of the field. Flag is down. He's down.
All right, they tried to do a short little screen pass, and Ford had to scrape it off the ground and then barely got to the line of scrimmage. There is a flag. They're pointing at the Browns. Not good. Holding on the offense. Oh, boy. I don't know if that's really a good call because he let go when the guy was leaving. He had him, but then he let go. That's some bullshit, dude. They're giving us a lot of bullshit ticky-tacky penalties. They usually don't be getting called in the playoffs. They're hitting us with some bullshit. Well, 1st and 20. This is starting to get kind of sweaty here. Halfway through the third. Down by 10. Flacco throws. Caught by Bell, who's only going to have 3 yards. Gets you somewhere, though. Better than nowhere. Yeah, these are the times where you really have to start thinking like that clock. If we don't get nothing on this drive, not good. Need at least a field goal here. And we don't have our main kicker. This young dude's going to have to come in and kick a field goal for us. He's probably hoping he don't have to go out there. All right, 2nd and 16. Flacco back, slings it over the middle. He's got a man. There it is. 1st down, Browns. And is that David Bell?
David Bell again, brought down by Blake Cashman and DeAndre Houston Carson. They got 16.
Nice job by David Bell. Just kind of skating behind the zone defender and getting to the spot, leaping up, making the catch in a little bit of traffic. He's really starting to come out today. Cedric Tillman was stepping up as the 3rd wide receiver, and now he's stepping in for him and playing well. Flacco in trouble. He'll get hit and throw it up in the air in no man's land, and it's intercepted. And running down the sideline are the Texans. I do not think we're going to get them. I think they're going to have a pick 6, and that is a touchdown. Dude, that's the one thing Flacco does sometimes. He just throws it up like that. Yeah, we got problems. Fuck. This sucks, man. Nah, man. You can't do that in the playoffs. I thought he was January Joe. We need Watson. Fuck this. That's like a 3-possession game now. A pick 6 of all things to happen. A pick 6 in a fucking playoff game, dude. You can't. Oh, just go down, Flacco. Could have just went down, man. That bullshit has worked for him one too many times. He was probably trying to get it out of bounds. That was fucked. That was really fucked. Now, I mean, we're gonna have to do what we did against the Ravens. We've done it before. We've gotten in these kind of holes and came back. Gonna have to be a lot of. That's how it is, though. A lot of good things happen, and they just stack on top of each other, and wind up back in the game. That could have just been a turning point that we might not come back from, though. God damn it. We're just going to have to send Tom another super chat. I'm going to need to get something out of this stream. I need to get rated.
I know I talked myself in with the Giants, and I was right. I should have done it with the Texans. Should have. I should have. But here we go. There's Roger Goodell. Delicious there. Why isn't he at the later game? Greenwood at 5. There's still a lot of time left. The Browns do lose this will be hell to pay because they're going to have to pay for Watson $63.9 million for the next 3 years.
All right, here I go, desperately super chatting Tom Grossi for a raid. This is what I've come to. Down 31-14.
It is a touchback right now. Just with a fire. Football gods clearly saying the Browns still have some karmic destination. Nick with a Terry just looked up. They're no longer offering the free trial. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Threw it to her. Hot pockets. Joe with fire. How much did Chaos laugh at the...
He gets so many. See, I do my super chat, and then he gets like 2 more right after. People are just sending him money. He's going to get rich off this shit, man. I don't understand why these people in the chat that aren't sending super chats wouldn't go find a stream like mine. But no, it's the same concept. It's how people are these days. It's the hive mind. People see someone getting a lot of views and they think that that's the person to listen to just because they're getting views. No, he's not even looking at my super chat. He ain't even looking at all his super chat. That's bullshit, bro. And people still just feed him money. He ain't even doing his job. But I guess Tom has given me a super chat before, so I should be nice to him. I'm a little jealous that everybody, even other fans that aren't Packers fans, just kind of flock to him just because he has a lot of viewers. It's kind of bullshit. I feel like a lot of those people might like me. You know, find your person that has the most unique style if that's how you are, you know. It's the age of independent media. You can just go out and find interesting, weird people like me. All right, but anyways, 3rd and 1 for the Browns here on offense. They are going to need the first down. Let's see what Jimmy says about it.
Harris is in. He's in the backfield with Kareem Hunt. On 3rd down and 1, they give it to Hunt. He's going to bounce to the outside. He's going to lose 3. All the way back to the 32-yard line, and it's 4th down. And on 3rd and 1, the Browns lose 3.
We kind of have to go for it, man. Oh, Hunt should have went up the middle. This is kind of the game. If they don't get this, man, they might be fucked. They might just try to get him to jump. 4 minutes left in the 3rd. It might not be time to go for it yet and give him field position. They are going for it. The snap, the throw is intercepted. And down the sideline, the Houston Texans. Fuck Joe Flacco. I knew this was going to fucking happen. All you fucking retards that were saying that Flacco is better than Watson. Yeah, fucking right. Watson wouldn't do that. He would have ran for the first down. The fuck was that? We trusted Joe Flacco, a guy that's been destroying us for years. What do you think the story was going to be? Yeah, no shit slipping away. We just threw two pick sixes in our last two drives. Well, we can go back to hating Joe Flacco again. Thank God. Fuck you, Flacco. There goes our season. Good job, guys. What are they going to do? They have all these injuries. The fact they made it this far is a fucking miracle. It should have been like a 7-10 year. We squeaked out some games. We were a good team, though, with that defense. Look what happens when it don't show up. God damn it. How do we just throw another pick six like that? We should have fucking punted it if that was going to happen. Might as well get the next stream set up. Dude, since I sent that super chat, he's gotten like so many super $2, $10, $5. There's 10,000 people watching him, and like a good percent is just feeding this guy money. What is he saying that's so groundbreaking? It's just because there's a lot of people there, so people know their comment will be seen by a lot of people. It's just the hive mind mentality. I don't understand why these people, if they want their voices to be heard, like it's that concept, like if somebody falls and breaks their leg and they're bleeding everywhere in a public place, there's actually a lower chance of someone actually calling 911 because everyone assumes that someone else will do it. If you just have one person right there when you fall and break your leg open, then they'll call 911 for sure. So they're the only one there. It's like the whole, if you say something in my community, there's a higher chance people are going to see it and listen to you and talk to you about it. If you send it there, you could do a $20 super chat. It might just get taken over. How is he making that much money doing this? This is bullshit, bro. This shit's not fair. Just whoever gets it first. Whoever gets the big numbers first. That was the sports. That's sports streaming 101. Whoever's got the big numbers gets the big views and the big money. Doesn't really matter what you're saying. Anybody can sit here and talk sports. I think I had something special to it. Because I talk about this kind of shit. I get it. I just keep it real. What's going on in my brain? I don't know. I think you just got to give it time. If I have to make 50 different accounts and just start commenting on all of his videos, watch me instead. I'll do it. I'm not going to go that much longer without doing some extreme things to get more views. I think we've been doing this long enough, and I'm good enough compared to the other people that we deserve to have our time. Well, here's the Browns on offense. Is this game even worth watching anymore? We are fucked. I guess we'd have the whole third. We have the 3 minutes left here, and we have the whole fourth quarter. We need big touchdowns. We need some big miracle touchdowns, and we need some defensive plays. If we scored a touchdown pretty quick, we could turn it around. Like, we would be right back where we were at before that pick six, which really shit wouldn't be over in that scenario until like under 10 minutes in the fourth. So we would have time to get this touchdown, get another one before it gets under 10 minutes in the fourth, and then we'd be right there. Yeah, I don't know, Daniel. We might be done for. Okay, got a guy wide open on 3rd and 6 and Njoku first down. It's not quite over yet. Because there is still 3 minutes left in the third. If you get a touchdown here and then in the first 5 minutes of the fourth, suddenly it still would be a 10-point game. Yeah, 2 touchdowns and it would still be a 10-point game. Wow. This is bad. Yeah, we're done. We're fucked. Bomb it. Oh, man. Incomplete pass intended for Goodwin. A little too low. Well, at least we can be excited for Deshaun Watson to come back now. Because Flacco, he's washed. Got lucky. He had good playmakers around him. No, I'm just kidding. All he had was Amari Cooper, David Njoku, and like half of an offensive line. Who's the next game? It's Dolphins versus Chiefs, huh?
Flacco in the shotgun. Then he backpedals, Ford changes sides, goes to his right hip. On 3rd down, he takes it back, looks, he got hit as he threw, and what a nice catch down at the 40-yard line of the Texans.
That was a hell of a catch by Harrison Bryant. Keep the game at least alive for now. At least for now, at least for a moment, we're still alive. Oh, now a short little screen pass set up. Ford gets blown up. Nice. Oh, boy. At least they went forward by 2 yards. It's an improvement.
Flacco back, deep drop, looking, loads up, gonna go for it all, and Njoku's fighting for the ball, and it's incomplete. As he was battling down there with Petrie, the safety, down by the goal line. They were fighting with each other. No flag throw. It'll be 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Browns.
And there was a lot of contact. That ball was in the air for a while, and it looked like it might be the 3rd straight possession to end with an interception there, because Petrie at the end had a better shot at catching that one than the Chief did.
You're absolutely right. Ball is at the Texan 37-yard line. I mean, you're down 38-14, so I'm telling you it's 3rd down, but if they don't get it, it will be 4th down, too. David Bell goes out wide right with Elijah Moore. Harrison Bryant over here, near side left, along with Cooper. Hunt in the game as running back in the backfield. 3rd down and 6. Flacco back, looking, throwing, over the middle, and it's incomplete. He tried to squeeze it into the side.
All right, well, that's it, man. 4th and 6 right here. I don't know. Do you get a field goal and get some points? It's on their 37. That's not even. I think after you throw 2 pick sixes in a row, I think you kind of lost. You blew the game for yourself. Here it is, the last play of hope, and Flacco just gets dragged down, swung around, and thrown down, and that's probably going to do it for the Browns. Already. Not even the 4th quarter yet, and we fucking are done. Wow, dude.
when you're watching your team dominate.
There's no worse feeling when you're watching your team get dominated.
Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day with over 1,700 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood store today.
As the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns, only university hospitals can diagnose dog pound playoff fever. Symptoms include uncontrollable barking, a craving for first downs, a serious lack of the land, and in certain cases, signs of orange face paint. As experts in sports medicine and world-class...
I don't know. Deep down, I felt like, yeah, we'd probably win today, but deep down, I knew that there was a real possibility that might not happen. I sort of prepared myself mentally for this outcome. But that's it, man. I mean, we don't really have our fucking actual team. There's so much money invested in this team that isn't out there. Ward's been hurt. Delpit barely played. There's going to be a lot of fucking... What really sucks about this is y'all don't know, as a Browns fan, this is going to suck, dude. Because we have so many miserable, stupid fucking fans that are just going to bitch. They're going to bitch. They're going to start bitching about Kevin Stefanski, who might have just lost out on Coach of the Year. But no one's going to... If you want to talk about the Browns and you want to complain about something, you complain about our injuries. Our front office put together a good team. We had a good enough scheme where we could lose all these players and still make the playoffs. It's obviously a good fucking organization. There's nothing wrong. There's literally nothing wrong with this team. But people are going to act like Kevin Stefanski needs to go. They need a new safety. They need all this new shit. They don't even know that we have all these injured. They just tweet idiot, stupid stuff. It's really only on Facebook. It's really just on Facebook that these fans are just stupider than hell. But yeah, on social media and stuff, people just say the dumbest shit about their team. And they just find things to complain about. It doesn't have to do with the reality of the situation. We were fucking hurt. Texans got their dudes back. They got Anderson and Stroud back. They didn't have Tank Dell. That's like the one, him and Jerry Hughes, the only two players they didn't have. They had their squad. We've been missing guys all year long. They're going to end up scoring 50 fucking points on us, aren't they? Damn, negative 21. What's the over-under? I hope they know that. Yeah, it's only 43 points. Well, I might as well put my last 17 cents on the... This is the start of running it up. I'm going to take 17 cents and turn it to $1 million doing sports gambling. Subscribe to see my journey. 77 in the Philippines? They're already out. They're on the other Ecuador or whatever the fuck.
Wacky Wisdom Recycling is a family-owned and operated company. Our employees are a part of that family, and we are grateful for the men and women that continue to perform essential duties no matter what the situation. We've been in business for over 90 years, and we believe that our people make all the difference. We take pride in all the communities we serve. Whether you join us as a customer or as an employee, you'll become a part of the Rumpke family too. Visit rumpke.com to learn more. Go Browns! Hey guys, Emmett here. My friends at the City of Bedford Heights are hiring again. They're accepting lateral transfer applications for 911 dispatchers until February 23rd. Starting pay is $47,000 to $58,000
based on your experience with full benefits. Must be 18 or older and have 1 year of 911 dispatch experience. Want to be a part of this? Apply today at bedfordice.gov/employment or call
Like if the Browns were just fully healthy, we would have been fine. Our defense would have been a lot better. And our Delpit was actually out there. I mean, it still would have been, we would have had to score some points, but if we had Chubb and Watson, and no one talks about like this team was built too in that receiver room with Donovan Peoples-Jones being a good option. And he did not show up this year for us, and we ended up trading him. So pretty much you're without your wide receiver 2, your running back, and your quarterback. And I think the Joe Flacco run was fun, but you would much rather have Watson and Chubb. Even if Flacco wants to go out there and play better than Watson, like you'd still rather have Watson and Chubb. It's just now the fourth quarter. Oh my God. We still gotta, wow, this is miserable for a Browns fan. We still gotta have another. This is like the old Browns. They decided to go back to the old Browns. Play well enough where your team has a chance, but you throw a bunch of interceptions and lose the game. And they let up a lot of passing yards already. I mean, this is bad. Stroud looking like they're going to get another touchdown. They're not taking their foot off the gas. Damn, snow was so high you could touch a street light and sled off the roof of your house. Damn. Had to tunnel to school. At that point, how did they possibly make anyone go to school? If you have to tunnel to get there, they should be like, we're going to be closed today. Well, this is a bummer. This is a massive bummer. The next game you can only watch on Pisscock or Sports Stream, if Stream East and shit. Free links in the description. Yeah, there goes Singletary. He's going to run to the end zone touchdown. Woohoo. Now they have 40 points. Look at that. We're down by 30 fucking points. Holy shit. We end up getting blown the fuck out in this game, huh? We're going to end up getting blown out. Really? We get blown out in the playoffs? I thought we were going to at least have a close game. I see backup linebackers out there for us, though. I don't know what's going on. Myles Garrett with the frustration foul. He just jumped off sides on the kick. Well, this is the real nostalgia right here. I'm getting some real good childhood nostalgia. Leaving the Browns game early. Like I said earlier, my grandparents used to take me to hella games. We'd be leaving early because they're getting blown out.
We'll take a timeout. 13:27 to go in the game. Texans 45 and the Browns 14.
And you'd hear that guy on the radio. And it would be fucking miserable. Mm-mm. But you'd hear, but as a kid, again, I still wanted to hear what was going on at the game. Like, I didn't even want to leave early. But I understand. I didn't understand, like, traffic. I was a kid, you know? Got to beat traffic. If they're losing like that, you might as well just fucking leave. Especially if you're like a season ticket holder and you go to a lot of games. It's like, fuck. Might as well beat the traffic. Me personally, I don't care. It's like you're going to get traffic anyways. But I understand from an older person's perspective. Yeah, there's no point in even bothering doing the math or anything. If it was like 14 to 28, we're way past that. We are in embarrassment mode. Well, this is what happens when you stumble into the playoffs without your fucking boys. I mean, we still had a really good team that we put out there. We still had a playoff caliber team. But once you get matched up with another playoff team, and we saw the Texans once, but we did not see CJ Stroud or Will Anderson. Those guys have made a huge difference tonight for the Texans. I mean, last time we beat them. And that was the other thing I thought about before this game. Like, it's really hard to beat a team twice at their own stadium. Especially when the first time you catch them on some injury bullshit. And then this time we got to face them at full speed. Like, it was always a tall ask for the Browns to win this game. I don't even know why we were the favorite. Going on the road, outside your own time zone. It's a 38-hour drive to Houston. You know, they got to fly there. I don't know what day they came in, but still, you got all that traveling and shit. Well, let's go. I need the Dolphins to win. I'm doing some. What's the guy? Gary V or Vanderchuck? The guy who turned a pencil into a mansion. I'm going to turn my 17 cents into $1 million. Sports gambling. In reality, the Chiefs are going to probably easily win tonight. I'm just going to lose my 17 cents immediately. That's how gambling really works. Damn, dude. Yeah, I guess you could just be a miserable team. I mean, the Browns did give us a lot of great games this year. I mean, 11 games they won. Out of the games they lost, there were only like 3 of them that were really just like, God damn it, this is not a good day. Typically, the Browns have like 7 games where it's like, this is a bad day for Browns football. But they only had 2 of those. Yeah, the Ravens and actually really only one. I guess the Cincinnati game, that doesn't count though because we had it clinched. That was just like a preseason chill game. That does not count as a bad game. We expected that to happen. Denver and Los Angeles, these scores are not, maybe the fourth quarter of these games were miserable, but these scores were not reflective of the actual gameplay. Really, both these teams got touchdowns and multiple touchdowns and field goals late in the game. So really, the Browns only had one bad game against Baltimore in which they lost 28-3, and there was just never any hope at all. And now this game too. Really, there was still some hope. After they threw that pick 6, though, you kind of felt like this is a bad day. You could turn it around, but then they threw another pick 6 instead of turning it around, and then you're like, okay, this is a bad fucking day for sure. Now here's a 3rd and 4. Put in Walker, put in PJ, give him some playing time. Come on, kill him. Flacco running for a first down. Kill him. Nah, I'm not going to be one of those. I know I got mad and said some choice words about Flacco, but we needed him. We were banged up and injured and lost our team, and we needed somebody to step in and at least give us the run that he gave us. Like I said, at least he gave us some good Sundays down the stretch. Those could have been miserable Sundays. where we just said, "Ah, here we go again." So I'm glad they made it this far. It's wild card weekend and we're playing football. The NFL is really hard. The fact that we even got here was amazing. 11-6. It's not going to have the same magic as 2020, but there was at least some magic for once for the Browns. Really, for a Browns fan, all these fans are fucking idiots. They start complaining and bitching. After what we've had the last 30 years, like we're playing meaningful football in December. The last 4 years, we're playing a lot of meaningful football in December. Like that's not. We didn't have meaningful football in week 1 most years. You just knew they were the team they'd put out there and the guys they hired. You just knew they were going to not be very good. It was always a rebuilding year. But yeah, realistically, by week 6, it's like, every year you come in as a fan thinking they might be able to do something. Maybe. But by week 6, most years in the last 30 years, the Browns, it's done. It's fucking done. And damn right. You can have your little hopes of a comeback and turn things around and be irrational. It's fun to be irrational and root for your team on Sundays, thinking that something could come good in the future if it started turning around now. But the reality is you knew deep down you were done. So we didn't even have meaningful games in October or even like September. We were done. Midway through September, it was over. So the fact over the last couple of years, like there's not as much to complain about. We're going to have a lot of these guys coming back. It's like we're pretty much going to have the same team next year, except better. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to have an off season where you get healthy. And then we're going to do things. We're going to have a draft. We're going to have some cheap free agents to bring in. Yeah, you can't. And how are you going to blame Kevin Stefanski? They're going to try to blame Kevin Stefanski. These stupid fucking Browns fans. They're going to come out of their little troll caves. They've had to shut their mouth on Stefanski for a couple of weeks now. Now they're going to come out of their caves. Did Kevin Stefanski get burnt for a 70-yard touchdown? No. Did Kevin Stefanski throw 2 pick sixes? No. None of it's even remotely his fault. Nothing he could have done. Flacco is still a backup. At the end of the day, he's a backup quarterback. You have a backup quarterback playing for you right now. The fact that you even got this team here is damn impressive. Well, he looks like shit today, Luke. I don't think so. Looks like shit today. It could be a lot worse of a season. It was a good year. I'm not going to bitch too much about the Browns. I'm not a bitch fan. You can tell what kind of man someone is by how they respond to losses. If you get all sad and bitch about it. If you can't find the good parts of your sports team and enjoy it, then what's the fucking point? I got real shit going on in my life to worry about, dude. I ain't going to worry about the fucking sports ball team that much. Yeah, it sucks. I'm kind of pissed, but I'm not going to a lot of people, Browns fans, be freaking out, I'm sure. It's like, you're not on the team. What do you really do other than watch the game and buy some jerseys? I guess you invest in them a little bit as a fan. Oh, to see Davis Mills coming in. off the bench is just painful. Take our guys out too. I don't want anybody getting hurt for next year. Take our guys out. Fuck that. This is a sad day for Browns fans. It does suck. It does suck. It is a bad day. But I'm not going to let this loss make me have some dumb opinions. Some people are going to somehow blame this on Deshaun. Some people are going to be like, this is it. This is a meltdown. We're fucked. They're going to have that. Like, see, this is what happens when you get Deshaun Watson and shit. They're just going to say dumb stuff. We should have kept Baker, which I would have been okay with, but it didn't happen. It's not reality. We're going to have to find a new QB. We got to fire Stefanski. We need a new owner. We need a new GM. They're going to just – it's going to start. I'm just going to have to stay off my Facebook. I should just unfollow those Browns pages. Although I try to leave some comments on there. I try to leave some ballsy comments so people will go to my page and see that I make content. I'm not going to call any of the plays. But the Texans are still moving the goddamn ball. Is there even any point to stream the rest of this game, or should we just get into the next one? It's over. They're going to kick a field goal. They're going to score more points, run it up on us. Yep.
Physicians Ambulance is third-generation family-owned, providing advanced life support, and critical care transport for hospitals, nursing homes, all Cleveland professional sports teams, area universities, and Cleveland's largest health network. Physicians Ambulance has been redefining pre-hospital emergency care since 1958. Find out more at physiciansambulance.com. Cleveland born, Ohio bred. Cross Country Mortgage is proud to be the official mortgage partner of your Cleveland Browns. It's been a wild year, but your grit on the gridiron is why you're playoff bound. Winning was always in the cards for this special team, and we know you'll do us proud. CCM and this whole city is ready to cheer you on as you try it.
When the fuck do the Cavs play again? We don't play till Monday. Well, it's up to you now, Cavs. You are the last Cleveland team alive. They've been doing good. They're up to 22-15. Yeah, they played that game on Wednesday in Paris, and they won by 1 point. I haven't been paying much attention to it. Yeah, they beat Golden State twice. We don't even have Darius Garland right now. I should have done the insurance. I should have bet on the Texans. That's a smart thing to do in big games. Bet on the underdog. Really, this $20. The Browns won this game. Like $20 is probably like the highest amount. Would be like, all right, that's worth it. Maybe more. Like 100. If I had 100. It's insurance. If the Browns win, you're hyped up. Maybe say like $50. Browns win, you're hyped up, but you lost $50. Okay, but you won. You keep going. You lose the game, you're going to be pissed as hell, but at least you won $50 or so. At least you're going to get that $50. It's okay, Aaron. I understand. Oh, third down for the Browns. Oh, no. Who fucking cares? We've got shit on. There's Deshaun on the sideline, still looking focused, and looks like he saw a ghost, dude. He looks like he's seeing a ghost right now. I'm getting molested. His soul is left his body. That's good, though. I want him to be pissed off. Yeah, good completion. David Bell, nice catch. Well, he's trying to show him something. Fuck, we would have been better with PJ Walker today. He wouldn't have thrown 2 pick sixes, only 1. He wouldn't have gotten all those yards, though. Flacco's got a decent amount of yards. Not a bad time to look at the stats, huh? Well, CJ Stroud is no joke. Now we got to root for the Texans to win the Super Bowl so it doesn't look so bad on us. Then we'd be like, well, see, we ran into the Super Bowl team. I think we kind of committed to the pass game a little much. Let me pull this up over here. All right, so I mean, technically speaking, Flacco had a pretty good game. It's just his 2 interceptions were pick sixes. If he would have just thrown 2 pickses, 2 interceptions, 2 picks, and maybe the Texans got like a touchdown off one and a field goal off the other. No big deal. They threw 2 pick sixes. And yeah, those were long interception returns too. But I mean, we threw the ball 46 times and ran the ball 20. I don't know. We tried. It was a pretty good ratio early on, but we got down and had to keep throwing it. I think we could have committed to the run a little bit in this game. Even though Flacco's been airing it out and it's been working. And he did have 8 interceptions. I think there were guys that played the whole season that had less than that. So, like, that's how many CJ Stroud had all year. Even without those pick sixes, though, it's 31-14. Maybe I should message some girls on Tinder and try to get pity laid. Hey, I'm a depressed single Browns fan.
Davis Mills taking another knee. That's going to do it. As it winds down, both teams off the sideline. And I think coming into the day today, you would have thought at the end of this game, the team coming off the sideline far to the other side from us, the Browns, would be celebrating a playoff win, but not so. The young Houston Texans. Boy, they are young, and look out. They are really good. And they got good fast, and they win and hold serve at home and eliminate the Browns and end their season in the wild card round of the playoffs. The Texans move on. The final score, the Texans 45 and the Browns 14. Nathan and I are back to wrap it up after this timeout on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Cross Country Mortgage is proud to be the official mortgage partner of your Cleveland Browns. It's been a wild year, but your grit on the gridiron is why you're playoff bound. Winning was always in the cards for this special team, and we know you'll do us proud. CCM in this whole city is ready to cheer you on as you try and fetch that trophy. Best of luck, and see you at home. Equal housing opportunity. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Cross Country Mortgage, LLC, NMLS 3029.
Coverage on the football field is just as important as coverage off the field. If you're looking for an individual and family health plan, Medical Mutual has you covered with plans that include $0 select preventative drugs, on-demand telemedicine, and access to thousands of healthcare providers throughout Ohio. Plus, most plans now include MedMutual Pet, a pet wellness service at no additional cost. Visit medmutual.com/GoBrowns to find a plan. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Browns.
As the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns, only university hospitals can diagnose dog pound playoff fever. Symptoms include uncontrollable barking, a craving for first downs, a serious love for the land, and in certain cases, signs of orange face paint. As experts in sports medicine and world-class everyday care, we can confirm the only cure is more postseason football. Here we go, Brownies! Here we go! Learn more at uhsports.org.
Good school attendance is the foundation for student success. Even missing a few days a month can have a lasting impact on learning. The Cleveland Browns Foundation is a proud founding partner of the Stay in the Game Network, partnering with school districts to dramatically improve attendance in Ohio. The network partners with more than 40 school districts, impacting more than 230,000 students. Increasing attendance is a team sport. Visit stayinthegame.org to take action and support strong attendance in your community.
Back at NRG Stadium in Houston, and they are celebrating in here, just like the Michigan fans celebrated inside this.
All right, well, yeah, Michigan won at NRG, and the Browns just lost at NRG. Damn, dude. Well, all right, I'm going to transition to the other stream. So I will be live on this channel in like 5 minutes. We'll talk more about the Browns and try not to relapse on drugs and alcohol. We'll get through it together. All right, we'll see you over Dolphins versus Chiefs. Take our minds. Oh, God. As soon as I say, Chiefs, Dolphins, take my mind, the first thing they show is fucking Taylor Swift. Like, no, God damn it. All right, we'll see you over there for the other one. Peace.